I gotta fix my camera. Oh my. I don't know what I did. Let's see. All right. Go back to speed. All right. Trying to stay on camera with y'all tonight. Tonight is the night that you be your woman. Mm. Hi. Hello, Unique. I see you. Oh, y'all.
What's up, baby? What is happening?
I'm, I'm trying to find out why my camera keeps turning around.
Yeah, your shit sideways like a big
I
like
need
a
to
big
rotate back.
Wow, it's
I'm
echoing.
still here. Mm. So much tea. Hey, Sissy Pooh. Thank you for telling
So
me do that too, girl. You know I don't be doing the he talks about me because I don't do the promotion thing and stuff. So you know how that is. Oh yeah, yeah, that was China.
yeah, that was cute. That was cute. Girl, I can't remember my Instagram password for this whole
What the
tab.
fuck? What's going on here? Like, I don't understand.
Cause fuck, I can't remember the last time I needed to use my Instagram password. I'ma just use my phone, but it's all good.
Okay. No, I don't understand why my camera keep turning around.
Unless you got it on rotate.
No, I really didn't do anything. I don't know. I'll figure it out
I've
later.
been so bad with updating my stuff. I need to sit plant it for a second and just be at my desk and just, just
What's up,
that.
Caesar? Caesar asked you to call me. You ain't call me.
So,
Now you see, Caesar, that's where me and we get to that part right there. And then the beef
Caesar,
start happening. See what I'm
you did
saying?
not call Candy. She's
See what
beefing
I'm
now with
saying?
you.
I don't know why my camera's doing this. I don't
She
understand.
wants beef, not chicken. So you
Yeah,
can't go to Chick-fil-A. Hmm.
you
You're
know
gonna
what's
have to go
up.
to Houston for that. You're gonna have to deliver.
He know what's up.
Girl, I need my keyboard. You see what I'm saying? Shit like this.
Hmm.
That's when you use the other gadgets. Your other gadgets, girl.
We done our live today, touching on a
Okay.
couple of things that's been happening in the city. A couple of things that they're talking about on live, stuff like that. Per use.
Per
This is in
use.
motion. A fire
Per
juice. Wait
use.
on my brother to come in. Not so
Girl.
much.
Look,
What?
why one of my homegirls, you know who I'm talking about. But baby,
Hey,
it's not gonna come up. Baby.
huh?
But we gonna love her from a distance. You know her. You love her too. She love you too. And she love her some murder.
And she says, and you said
hmm
she's not going to come up.
She's not gonna come up. But baby,
Why is she
the
not gonna come up?
conversation because baby, ethics
Oh,
and all of the things. Just afraid of all of this stuff, girl. All of this stuff.
mm.
Yeah, baby, you just don't know who to trust, baby. You just don't know who, girl. It's a lot.
Well, I had to ask those questions to make sure I knew who you was talking about.
Girl.
I had to,
I'm gonna tell you later. I'm gonna
because
tell you later. I kind of figured you probably know, but I'm still not gonna tell you right now.
huh?
Yeah. I said the fuck am I? Yeah, I am on my sister's keeper. Okay, cool. Girl, I'm watching on Empower You Nola page. Girl, somebody is fighting on the interstate. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I saw that too.
Did y'all see somebody fighting on the interstate? What?
Greetings, Nico. I saw that
Can't get
too.
numbers are growing. Yes. Philadelphia freeze. Okay, so you're from Philadelphia? Yes.
Mm,
You can come up if you want
I'm
to.
gonna have to leave.
Caesar said he won't come up.
Huh?
Caesar said he won't come up.
Caesar?
Hmm.
Hold on.
Girl, and then a white lady kicking somebody in the head. All I see is she just kicking a black person. I don't know if it's a lady or a man,
I got him.
but it's like the shit is. She got on a dress with sketches. It look like the black ones they fold. You know, like they ball up.
Hold up, Caesar.
A little school tennis.
I just tried to send a link, but it was saying it had problems with sending it. I know why. I'm in
Nicole,
Timbuktu
you
per
know?
usual.
Oh, that's too crazy. You from Holly Grove. Well, why your name is Philadelphia Freeze? Philadelphia Freeze. Why is that? And you from Holly Grove. Do you live in Philadelphia? Serious question though. You know, y'all don't think y'all ever have stupid questions because the question
It's,
that
he
I
was
fucking
saying this guy
asked.
is having problems.
Oh, all right. Philadelphia Freeze. That's cool. Oh,
Hold
that's
on.
his rap name. Hey, Petty Pendergrass.
She's, I'm gonna put it down as soon as it lets me do it.
This nigga, oh, why he wants to be petty. This nigga gonna say, sisters, what up, sisters with emotions? Really, nigga? That's what we doing.
Emotions. Wow.
We had a nice, we had a nice conversation, bro. And then you come with that. You see what I'm saying? Now see that?
Oh, I
Yeah,
had rain coming.
I
That's
even
why.
watched his video where he got into it with the neighbor behind a dog. Girl, it
Huh?
really shows people human side. Petty Pendergrass, girl, he got into it with his neighbor. Um, the dogs got into it, you know. That thing, so he said sorry, it's in his name. Now I see that, but you fuck with us. So, you can't just be doing it. Just
Oh.
saying. But yeah, girl, he showed restraint, in a situation where the dude was bucking and he was trying to diffuse the situation. Like de-escalate. That's the proper word. De-escalate. We gonna use the proper terminologies. Girl, I done started grooving to the music before I didn't even started playing it. I don't know what I'm gonna press. All right, come on, y'all. Let's see what we press. All right, a little loopy don't hurt nobody.
I think I'm back now. Ethan, I was losing all kind of signal.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
where I
fine.
see. I pulled you up.
Tokyo, have a dream in
I don't
New
know what
Orleans,
happened.
in Chicago, man. For
Make
the
sure
ladies,
y'all, as soon as y'all hit the room, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel.
yes,
For those that
definitely like
haven't subscribed,
it. Excuse me, y'all. Hello, I did. Thank you. All right, bye.
like and subscribe. Y'all like the channel. Bring traction to it. So I think I'm trying to wait for China. I didn't get a response from her. I don't know if she fell asleep or what.
Let me call her. Let's see. Paris. Wake up in Tokyo. Have a dream in New Orleans. Fall in love in Chicago. Man. We can land in another land. Yeah, very close to the sand. Take the train.
Well, while
Run.
they doing that, man,
We
the
still.
city is still on fire, even more so.
So why she you
Stop, man.
know?
Caesar, what's up, baby?
What's up with it?
Man, me, you gonna fall out? Did I not ask you to call me, bro?
I don't have your number, man.
How you hit me last time?
I hit you last time. I don't know.
Oh man, come on, see?
I ain't. I listen. I ain't know. I thought I had the wrong number and shit.
Hey Caesar,
Man,
how
you
you doing?
tripping?
What's up with it? How you doing?
I'm cooling.
Y'all cool? And
You
what y'all got popping tonight, man?
you up top
Got
tonight?
Yeah,
Just shooting the shit over.
I'm about to get my wig split. How you doing? I'm about
Oh
to get my
yeah,
wig split. Yeah, you know that.
looking all good and shit. Where you going there?
Yeah. You know I'm spooked like a motherfucker right now. I ain't
I don't blame you, B.
I'm spooked like a motherfucker.
Stay out the way.
What we drinking tonight, bro?
Invisible.
You already know, man.
What you drinking on tonight?
You know what I? Come on, man. Stop it.
So you growing weed? Oh no, you on your Mexican kick, huh?
You know I'm a real Mexican. I'm a
Okay, so
real
explain
Mexican.
it. Is
Huh?
that tequila? That's tequila?
That's
Tequila.
all we.
Oh
Y'all
man.
say
I drank
blessing.
it. Look. Wait, hold up. I ain't gonna even shit on the tequila because I drank that shit too. But
Okay.
We
you
do.
know, I'm having a Tito's night tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. I can dig
Having a
that. I can dig
Tito's
that.
night. Yeah.
With what?
Huh?
With what? On the rocks?
No, I ain't ready for the rocks yet. I'm still building my immune system up to this shit.
Okay. All right. So what you
I got,
mixing?
I got a little pineapple, watermelon, Everfresh.
Okay, cool. All right. I was about to say because my dip with that is cranberry pineapple with some lime.
Oh, you with the gang then? I ain't want to fuck with that
Definitely.
tonight. Oh, you with the gang? You real gang then, man?
Definitely.
You real gang? That's the original drink, that is.
Yeah, tequila nice, but that vodka really kind of stay on that vodka. Like most likely, I get too petty on tequila. I know that much. So I stay away from it.
On the
It'd be
real.
all right, but I get too petty on tequila. We good with
Yeah,
the
I was on that
vodka.
I was on that Casamigos shit the other night. Y'all been
Yeah,
switching it up, yeah. Yeah, I'm
I
just
prefer
building
the
my system back up
Tito's.
and shit. I'm building my system back up. I ain't, I'm
Yeah,
still that, but
and
I'm
you know you
still a
gonna get there.
vulture. You know I'm still a vulture though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, stop it.
You know I'm still a vulture.
Man, stop. Come on, look, we started
I'm
off
about
on
to
a
say
good
you
foot,
don't need that to
Caesar.
be a voucher. Look, you good.
We started off on a
You
good
good
foot. Let's
without.
stay there. Don't
Real
let,
rap.
I don't want these people to see our true colors right now, bro. Let's
You
stay
gotta
where we
look,
at.
bro. Look, you gotta show your true colors, man. Come on, man. You gotta let
Not
them know
right
what they're
now, bro.
dealing with, man. Shit, I'm letting you know how the gate what you dealing with.
There you
So when
go.
I come
See?
through and bend that block, you already know what it is. You know how I get down already.
There you go. See what I'm saying? I be trying to save people, bro. Fuck that. I be trying. I be like, oh man, no, man.
Yeah,
No.
listen.
See a fuck around and fold a nigga up like a t-shirt.
I'm
And
reformed
not me,
right
of
now.
course. I'm just talking about other people.
I'm
I'm talking about
reformed
other
right
people. I
now.
ain't talking about me.
I'm
Good. Because I
rehabilitated.
wasn't talking about
Look, I'm rehabilitated, rejuvenated. And I'm gonna be relocated.
let's
Precisely.
go.
Precisely.
Let's go. But I wasn't talking about me. I'm talking about people in general.
Oh, you know I
That's what
save
I
a
was
nigga.
talking about.
Come on, man. You know I look. They might well give me a motherfucking cake because I be saving niggas and shit, but I'm past that now. I'm on some other shit. Like you put yourself out there, you gotta get hungry. I can't fuck with that. You know?
Still hanging, huh?
But
My dog Caesar.
this shit, look, I ain't gonna even lie, man. This shit weird as fuck out here, man. I ain't lying. This shit
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, boy.
This shit weird as fuck. I
Yeah.
ain't lying.
How long you been gone?
Why you think a nigga be?
Yeah. I ain't been gone that long. But the time I've been gone is long enough for this bitch to look weird to me.
To change, truly,
Uh,
truly.
yeah. I ain't look. I had a little light work shit. Like it wasn't no long stay, but it was enough. I ain't gonna lie. Like I be looking at that shit. It was fucked up what happened to me, but I needed that break because so much shit was coming at a nigga and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? And like I couldn't even get to the shit that I needed to do. But the little
Yeah,
sit down gave me enough time for me to, put my shit like I need to put it.
Truly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. It's all good. I can't even
my baby
Sometimes
trip
God
girl.
off
put
of
you right
that shit.
there for a reason.
Look, they know one thing. I always come back.
Yes, he
I've
do.
been that block back. You hear me? I don't give a
For
fuck.
real.
I don't give a
Yes,
fuck.
he do.
I'm living like that. You hear me?
I gotta
But
come up top when I come home, bro.
yeah, yeah, man. I'm gonna be, I'm courtside right now. I'm trying to see what this motherfucker, if this motherfucker gonna let me go jump on that slab. If he don't let me go jump on that slab, I gotta grab me something local.
Okay, all right. He might.
I'm really trying to push out this shit though. Me, I ain't even lying to you. I gotta get the fuck. Man, you know
So
this shit
Caesar.
so fucked up. Look, I go
Well,
pull up on a nigga today.
mm-hmm.
Like nigga like, yeah, bitch, I'm glad to see you home and woo, woo, woo. Man, nigga said, man, yeah, see, bro, bitch, I know you just coming home, man. You think you got $2, $3, bro? You can give me? I said, what?
Boy, did we have that conversation before you left? Man,
Man, niggas is
bruh,
fucked up out here, man. Niggas fucked up out here, bro. I ain't gonna even
bruh.
lie to
Still
you. Man,
fucked
niggas
up. Like this shit
fucked up.
don't be making no sense. I ain't
Man,
lying.
fucked up out
When
here.
I
I ain't
do come
gonna
on,
lie.
when I do come up top, I be ducking and dodging, man. I don't be trying to see too many people because I already know what come with it. It's
Shit.
always a handout. Asking for something, need something, want
Oh, that
something.
shit over with. That shit dead. I ain't even lying. That shit dead. You ain't
Man,
part of
I
the
be,
camp, fuck you. I can't help you no
yeah,
more, man. Especially if you ain't trying, man. Come on,
Girl.
man. You ain't trying. Nigga can't fuck with that.
right. That's why I be ducking. And I'm like, no, bro, no, no, no. It's just no, no. Fuck that.
I respect a motherfucker if they're attempting to try to do something like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas, I can see it. I see it just from me sliding through the areas and shit. And I'm like, man, nah, man, this shit ain't even worth none of that shit, man. Fuck it. Yeah.
Kevin,
I
let me
wish
tell
more
you,
people
the
understood
reason
that.
why they ask for, the reason why they ask for $2, $3, because they know nigga don't really be holding no petty change like that.
Right.
So
Cause
whatever
that's
a
what I had to
nigga
hit a
got,
nigga with. I'm like, man, I don't have no fucking. I'm like, man, I don't have no ones, man.
yeah, whatever a nigga got, nigga just, you know what I'm saying, or just give it to him, especially if we fuck with him. But that shit that got tiresome, man. That's every time you come outside.
Real shit. Real shit.
Every time, bro, you got 5 to 10 niggas walking up every time you turn around. Man, give about $2, $3. Nigga, you know I ain't got $2, $3. Take this 5, take this 10. They know
I
what
ain't
a
got
nigga
enough
gonna
for you
do.
no more, man. It's over with,
Yeah,
man. You got to be trying to do something. You got to attempt that bitch for me, man. I'm serious. All that
yeah, I be
free
down
hearted
dude,
shit like
bro.
a nigga used to be and shit like this, huh? Oh, that shit over with, man. I ain't even lying to you.
For real.
Yeah,
Shit over with.
Healthy boundaries. That's what we call them nowadays.
Man.
Healthy boundaries.
Oh yeah, fucking right. If you on some negative shit, man, I'ma slap, I'ma bat blood out your shit. Your shit gonna be leaking like a faucet.
For real.
Real shit. If you on some shit, man, come on, man. Nah, man. Nah. This shit, man, come on, man. You got
there
all the
you go.
health and ability like I got, bitch. You supposed to be up right now.
Absolutely.
You
That's
know
real
what I'm saying?
accountability road though.
But I do understand niggas is 14 karat fuck ups.
Fucking right.
You know what I mean?
Truly.
To the all the way to the T.
Truly.
Real shit,
Truly.
14 karat fuck ups. I
All the
ain't
way
got
to the
time for
T.
that shit no more. Look, I'm like the car dealership. When you pull off that lot, you gotta have full coverage. You know you know my
Yep.
motto. It's
I
full
already
coverage,
know.
not no liability shit. I can't fuck with that.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Facts. You know
That's what
you
I'm
ain't doing
fucking with.
nothing wrong.
That's what I'm fucking with, you know?
You
No,
know
I
you
don't
ain't
trip
doing
on
nothing
no other
wrong.
shit. I don't trip on no other shit. Like, you know, one thing, I'm gonna get me wherever I'm at. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I can be in Caribbean.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get right. And I'm gonna have that bitch flooded. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Like clockwork, nigga. It's
you
like
already,
clockwork.
come on, man. You know how niggas go, man.
That
When
shit
it's
don't
game
stop.
time, nigga is on. You hear me?
Yeah. I already know, man. That's why, that's why a nigga don't be when you came home, I like, man, that's good. But I already know you gonna slip right back into the, into motion where it's supposed to be. You just had to see what's going on, man. It's a lot of weird shit happening.
That's all. Listen, that's all I've been doing. I just been paying attention and like what's going on, how shit moving. I'm like, oh man, niggas rolling like this here. I ain't trying to fuck it. That ain't much no crowd I'm trying to be in. But you know, I'm on some other shit. I always been on some other shit. But man, I'ma fuck the game up this time, no. I'ma fucking
If
bitches
you
up this
sure.
time.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, man.
What's up? What's
You
up? Oh,
can't
that
never
nigga
beat them.
always that
Listen,
nigga he keep tunnel vision.
check,
But I ain't gonna even lie to you.
check this out. A smart nigga can play stupid, but a stupid nigga can't play smart. You hear me? That's facts.
It's gonna
Read
always
it
come
and
out.
weave it. You hear me?
It's gonna
And I
always come
always
out.
been a nigga. I had the best of both worlds. Fuck, I roll like that.
Absolutely.
You know that. Put that blueprint out here, and we going for it.
Wait, y'all
Real rap.
going through a bad area.
Yeah, though. What y'all got popping on here tonight, man?
All right.
Just
There
shooting
you
the
go.
shit,
I'm back.
talking
I'm
about
back.
I
current
want
events.
look. I want to engage in y'all conversations. What y'all got? It's enough about me, cause y'all know one thing. I'm living like that.
Man, we got so much shit going on all at one time. The city's still on fire with all kind of shit. This crazy ass, so the crazy ass motherfucking deputy that pulled this shit off again. I'm trying to wait till murder get up here because I want to run the story with him too, because we just went through this shit.
I seen
Another
that shit.
motherfucker that,
I seen
yeah,
that
like
shit.
it's our second round. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Hey, bro.
like,
This
and
shit
nobody
funny.
been
All the
held accountable.
I'm gonna tell you this here. That bitch out of here. She will not be the sheriff again.
what?
Nobody. She wouldn't even be the sheriff of Mayberry. You hear me? On the real. She done.
Right. They're gonna murder them.
She
Can't
done
be
for
Absolutely.
it.
That nigga said Mayberry.
for
Real
real.
shit.
Well, I really used to
Real
watch
shit.
Andy.
She
Look,
ain't
Andy
look.
Griffith. That was my
She will
show.
not be in motherfucking
No,
Slaughter
D.
City or none of that shit. What's up, little bitch?
Y'all got my big brother up here, huh? I got my big brother C's in the building, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, he's in the building, bro. We were waiting on you before we started talking about this situation with the sheriff releasing another inmate and then him escape. Hey,
And no,
bro.
that's
Yeah.
the fucked up part. She still had that dick look. That's the fucked up part.
I
Yeah.
said this bitch got to be the stupidest, bro. This is the
Again?
second go again.
Wait, murder, you ain't know? Wait, you
Yeah.
ain't know?
Listen.
This our
You ain't
second
know?
go
Dog, this
round,
is
bro.
sad hole here, dog.
That
This is
mo-
one sad bitch
Tito.
shit, bro. This whole is pathetic. At
Bro.
this point, it's just really fucking sad. Hold on, I gotta get my other device so I can see the comments.
All
I'm about
right.
to go fix me a drink right quick. Fuck that.
You ain't fixed no drink yet, man. Stop pump faking, man.
There you
You
go.
ain't fixed that
There
bitch
you
yet.
go. There you go.
What you waiting on, man?
Straight up. I was rolling a go.
Look,
Hey,
check this
y'all.
out. My wings growing already, man.
There you go.
Say,
My
bro,
wings
I
growing.
understand on the wings when it comes down to calls. It's when I gotta fly across the city somewhere.
Say, bro,
On the
I just been
real.
on the phone with motherfucking me and Gob been on the phone, dog. This fucking song me and Gob got coming so fucking fire, dog. Yeah, dog. Me and Gob about to have us a little video.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like, man, nigga moving out here, man. These niggas
Man, you
sitting
ain't
still.
past that shit yet. Let me hit that bit. Let me get up a
Niggas sitting
drag off
still.
that bit.
See, say skis up. Bitch, them
What's
niggas
up,
sitting
brother?
still. I'm moving, brother.
Oh
I'm
man,
about
you
to tell
already
you.
listen. Listen, one thing you know about me, bitch, I follow protocol, bitch. I'm gonna jump in where I fit in at, bitch.
Bitch, you need to get on here and show us how to gamble, bitch. All that fucking playing. You be stuck.
Right, right. You ain't
Real rap.
lying, brother.
Cause sure they gotta gamble, bitch.
You
Yeah, I'm
know,
about to
they,
sound.
Caesar be
Hey, let me
fired
put
at the
my
luck of the
earbuds.
draw, boy.
Come on, man. You already know. I told you what we got, what we gonna have coming to them bitches, man. You
So I
already
want that. I
know.
want to have a segment where that nigga come on that bitch and start showing us how to bet. I'm trying to make some fucking
Look,
bet. I ain't about to
I can
bet if I
put
don't
you
know
on.
what I'm
Look,
doing.
I can put you on that. I can put you on the sports betting, stocks, all that shit, man. Come on, man. I'm a real life Mexican, bitch. You know that.
Yeah, you
You know
got to
that.
show us. You got to show us, Caesar.
Oh man, come on, man. There ain't nothing. You know,
So
like
how the
you know how
fuck
the
she
teacher used
made
to
this
tell you, you got to
mistake?
show your work. You got to show your work. I don't have no problem showing my work. I can
So
show
I
that
got a
every day.
question, right?
Hold
How the
up.
Yeah.
fuck she made this dumbass mistake?
Yeah.
So, um,
I woke up at 3
pretty
o'clock.
much
Home.
she sat there and well, it wasn't her really. It was the people in the fucking release area, like the people that gotta process that shit.
Say, bro,
Just right
I
there.
swear to God, that fucking prison can't protect its motherfucking self.
So
But
that's
you
Like,
know how this shit went. You know how this shit
say,
went. It
bro,
was for another nigga they
how the
recalled
fuck
him.
you make
That
another
bitch
mistake
barber,
after the last
beauty,
mistake
spank,
wasn't big
whatever.
enough?
They can do anything in there.
Yes. Caesar hit mute.
No, man.
they still
Beautiful.
ain't find Derek yet.
Caesar hit mute.
Huh?
Hit mute.
Hit mute.
Man, this shit crazy, bro. We already know how this shit went. They probably had somebody else's name in the mix of it. And the bitch would got slick with herself, one of them hoes he was fucking with, or then gassed up right quick and went pulled them and let the nigga go.
Say, bro, bottom line is this: you deputy hoes pussy is too hot. I'm starting to see that because this shit just got.
Exactly.
Oh my fucking God! Like y'all can't even stop the fucking deputies from fucking the inmates. Y'all bitches is ridiculous.
The
Exactly,
crazy
bro.
part about it is, like, with that, just like she said, like, this time I ain't gonna front. She cleaned it up and she came correct this time, right?
They see
And
you
what I
come
mean
out
by
mute when the noise in the background. My bad. I'm sorry, Dominique.
nah, you good. Um, what the music or what?
I was
Don't
telling
talk
T.
about C.
Oh, all right. But I was saying, like, with that shit, like, this is what happens when you got motherfuckers running in a building and you have no clue. You trusting people with important shit, like people lives, really. You see what I'm saying? And this is what happens. Like, I don't know, dude, but at the end of the day, they took a real fucked up picture of dude, right? So it's one of them, but you ain't had no choice but to say I'm sorry to the fucking community this time. You see what I'm saying? At
Oh,
first,
she came out and apologized this time.
yeah, bitch, last time you was looking at us like something was wrong with us.
Say,
You see,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me say this
it was
to
crazy.
Sheriff Hudson right quick. This is what I said to Sheriff Hudson apology. Ho, don't be sorry. Bitch, be careful.
Like, seriously.
Girl, fuck you. I'm done with you.
You know, and when it comes down to like voting, campaigning, all of that shit, that's when these kinds of things come up, right? Because then you got like, damn, like people that put their trust into you, hey Steen, like just different things, right? And so it's one of those to where
What's up, Steve?
like different situations that happen. Like you just was beefing with the courts. You see what I'm saying? On people missing court dates continuously. You know how many court dates motherfuckers gotta miss for that shit to get to a point to where now they hitting you with paperwork
Yeah,
to
that's the whole that whole act
get
contempt.
her done and find out why and all that shit like that.
What's up, everybody? Debo, Bree, Sensei, Mac Mizzle, Petty Petty Grands. I see you, Murder. QB, Aisha. What's that? What's that? What's that? And I just wanted to speak to everybody. I can see y'all now.
Thank you so to see y'all now. But
That
yeah,
shit
it shouldn't even be coming to that part of it at all. But
is
she's not holding the people that works there that's making these mistakes accountable.
look,
So
cause
I
that's
don't
what
know
it's
what they got
saying.
on her, but she protecting them hoes. I don't know what's
Candace,
going on.
Candy, my bad. It be the same motherfuckers. It be the same motherfuckers with the attitudes when you trying to figure out why your people should have been released. You see what I'm saying? All
Hmm.
that shit, and you trying to figure out, now you gotta make 2, 3 phone calls, all of the things. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really gotta say too much about it because I mean I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? When it's like, oh, you gotta wait till the next shift and you release, you know what I'm saying? And all that other bullshit. Cause you just don't want to fucking put paperwork through. And all you gotta do is just check to find out. Go ahead.
At what point do this bitch become like able to be fired?
I
She's
mean,
already there.
you know, the whole thing is this one, you can't. I had then already asked the question, like, what else could happen, right? Now, mind you, crazy part about it, this ain't the first time this kind of shit done happen. So that's why
No, really? We
funny
just
as a
had 11
motherfucker.
inmates escape, Dominique. This ain't the first time, really?
No, this ain't the first time nigga done accidentally let somebody go, bitch. But they normally
But
catch them.
damn, I ain't lying. It's like a relationship, Dominique. It's like, damn, you just fucked up bad already. You can't come back and make a fucking mistake. Now y'all know how
Hmm.
y'all women is. If a nigga done fucked up, he must got this mistake to make.
Nah,
Exactly.
that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Us as
Girl, if the
women,
nigga just cheated on you and he came back home and probably fucking drunk the last of the Kool-Aid, his ass is out of there.
nah, women be so forgiving. They just hold shit against niggas, and that be fucked up. Instead of you just really outing the nigga and be like, nah, I ain't fucking with you no more. They'll let the nigga back in and still be picking at him
Right, right, right.
continuously, tedious shit. Like that's how women love, bro. And that's the same thing she doing. Like we let you back in. Nobody ain't really saying too much. To sit in and calm down, and then you come back with this shit. Like
Yeah.
at this point in time, we need to
Bullshit.
act like us women need to act like men. Bitch, you fuck up one time, it's over. Bitch, I don't ever want to talk to you again. I
For
don't want to see you
real.
again. It's just
Now wait,
done.
all right. Now 504 row. I'm looking at the comments. I'm saying
Go
what
Yeah.
ahead.
Look, I saw his too. I'm glad you
504 row said, but she want to get reelected. Who the fuck gonna vote for her?
so look, this the whole thing. You gotta pay
Who
attention
gonna vote for her?
for
Nobody.
nobody. You see what I'm saying? But the whole thing is, it's like when you get to a point to where, of course, you're gonna ride the shit out to the end. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wants a sore loser and all of that shit like that. You know, I mean, and rather than you just asking for help or getting the right people in that bitch, you gonna keep on with the same trash ass people. You see what I'm saying? Like that's whack as a motherfucker. So that's
Hey,
why,
ain't
like,
none of the candidates, ain't none of the candidates from New Orleans, huh?
who for mayor?
Who
Or
running
for
for anything? Ain't none of the people from New Orleans, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Hell
Who?
yeah. One from Uptown.
Who?
Um,
taking it.
what's that name? Elaine Carter?
That's who I'm voting for.
Yeah, Eileen Carter.
But that's who I want to.
Eileen Carter. Yeah, she out the hood.
Hey,
She
mind
down the
you,
street
that's
from
who been girl
Grandpa. She
from
out the 12
Florida.
We
wall.
need some New Orleans blood in these positions, bro.
Yeah, she out the 12 wall.
You gonna
That's
get
who
people
I'm
from
voting
New
for.
Jersey. You gonna get fucking people from Seattle. These people don't know nothing about New Orleans, and then y'all be wondering like these people don't. Dog, this is a gorilla ass fucking city. You
Mm.
can't just throw no out of town up in here, dog. You need somebody who know what New Orleans about. These
Oliver
people
gonna
do
rob
not
us.
know.
We're not
I
doing
mean,
Oliver.
Arthur Hunter, I feel like he cool, but then at the same time, he too policey. Like he, the judicial side, I cool. I rather do be into like some kind of
Wait
programming.
a minute. Wait
What,
a
what,
minute. Wait a minute. What I'm not gonna do is let nobody say nothing
oh
bad
no,
about
I
Arthur.
fucks with the
Let me
homie. I
tell you
fucks
about
with
Arthur
Arthur
Hunter.
all day long. Salute to Arthur Hunter.
Arthur Hunter,
Salute
I had a
to
gun
former
charge.
judge,
Arthur
retired
Hunter let
judge.
me walk. Arthur Hunter let me walk on a gun charge. Arthur Hunter, you're a good man.
That man
I
is
ain't got nothing bad to say about you.
Facts. You
that
already know,
I
bitch.
ain't got nothing
he
bad to
really,
say about Arthur Hunter. You're a fine human being, sir.
but that's where he needed at though. People like that is needed in certain spaces. You see what I'm saying? And about time if he go into like the mayor, right? But you really still need it in the courts because mind you, fucking courts is fucked up. Like when
He's
the
needed
fucking
in the court
courts
more
start.
than in the male
Yeah, you see
section.
what I'm saying? Like, if anything, like, man, get that man fucking. Since he ain't on a bench no more, man, get that man
See,
fucking
see, I ain't know.
judicial.
I ain't know y'all was talking about because Arthur Hunter's so much of a real nigga. I don't call him Arthur. I call him Ar.
Oh, all right, all
He
right.
was my judge. I call him
But
Me and
see, and
him
that's
on
the
that
thing.
level.
People like
Shout
I'm a
out
you,
to
and that's the thing. Like him, and then some people might disagree with me, but Harry Cantrell. You see what I'm saying? I didn't watch him do some shit. You know, just different people that motherfucker actually like take a chance with you on some shit. That kind of shit is needed in those spaces because we getting fucked over a whole lot more than what people believe we are. You see what I'm saying? And now situations where the courts get closed because of TV shows that are filmed in court. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever saw Your Honor on HBO. That bitch fire is a motherfucker.
I
But you
did that
know,
show, man. I was a part
yeah.
of that.
So you know how many times the fucking court got closed down to film Your Honor? You see what I'm saying? And then if you watch it, you're gonna see what it's about.
Now look what QB down here said. QB said we need all new people. Baby,
For
I agree.
real.
I
For
agree.
real.
Hit the reset button.
I
I ain't
Hit,
gonna
hit
totally
front. I fuck
agree.
with the
reset
Honorable, but
back to
I
factory
don't press it.
default. We need
I
to go back
totally
to
agree.
factory default on these bitches.
Yeah,
We
for
don't
real.
need nobody that's on the counselor seat. We don't need none of that. We need fresh blood.
Ooh, my
Fresh
bad.
blood right now.
Look, but
I,
even I ain't gonna front your boy. Now some of them council people they aight. You see what I'm saying? Like your what's your boy? Shit, I can't think of his name right quick.
See that right there? That make me nervous, Dominique. When you say a nigga
right,
fire,
right.
you call him what's your boy? I don't like that.
All right.
You can't
Um,
tell me a nigga fire, then when you start trying to say his
You
name,
can't
you say
remember
his
his
name, what's your
I'm
name.
boy?
bad with
Nah,
names. I'm bad
dog.
with names.
Nah.
I'm about to go to his name right now.
Oh no. See what I'm saying? If he was a dog, you gonna know him.
He is, but the
Girl, you
nigga that.
can't even remember him. You look at you
He's
gotta type.
standing out.
Oh no, girl, you done failed to sell. You done
He's
failed to
standing out
chance to
enough.
sell him, girl.
Man,
I don't want nothing to do
hold
with
up,
him.
man, hold up. Fuck it.
Yeah,
All
tell me
right,
his name so I know not to fuck with him. Let me know his name so I know the nigga you.
man, look. So the dude that found the keys, man.
The
The dude,
dude, the
yeah.
dude. What's his face?
No,
What's his name? The dude.
she talking about the white boy, man. I don't know him. Oh, he not white. What, he Irish?
He black. He pass on blonde.
Okay.
Oh Lord, here we go with all these. He's black, but he passe blanc. He's black, but he's Lebanese.
He black, but he Mexican,
You
huh?
go.
Yeah, baby. Hold
I'm
up.
the
Lord,
only
either you
Mexican.
black or you
Stop. You
ain't,
can't
bro.
get nobody my name, bro. I'm the only Mexican.
Yeah,
Stop.
JP Morrell. All right, I like him. JP, yeah, he be doing his job and shit. I know it was something, J. Yeah.
But I don't think he's running for anything. I think he's
I
trying to stay
know
on
he
the
ain't even
council
running
seat.
for nothing. He just trying to keep it. He
Okay.
keeping his seat. Like those
Listen,
Yeah,
are the
that makes
spots.
sense.
I told y'all, skip for mayor, monster for governor.
I could do skip from here.
This nigga
Y'all
said
think,
Master for
man,
governor.
dog, the city, we gotta shake this shit up. This shit here is dog. I'm so sick of people from out of town being in power in my city, bro. I am, bro.
Yeah, I'm going for the
I'm so
hood. And she's
tired.
willing to talk to people that's out the city from
Yeah,
the
it's like
hood.
it's New Orleans. What
Time
the
for that.
fuck does
Yeah.
somebody from Seattle know about New Orleans?
Right. Right. No,
Like this
nothing.
bitch is a difficult place. This bitch
Yeah,
ain't like nowhere
I'll be
else in
right
the
back,
world.
y'all.
You throwing niggas in the motherfucking shark pen, dog.
For real, you ain't lying.
Sure is. They think they
That's
could
all
take
you
a
doing.
police chief from Chicago and put him in New Orleans. Bro, no, that's not going to ever work
That lady
like
have
that.
no idea she coming to she probably done seen the fucked up jail, but she probably ain't seen no shit like that. That lady don't know what she was getting herself into. None of these
Every other
people do.
every other month, you got another inmate escaping. What the hell?
Man, that
Bro,
shit funny as a motherfucker.
none
I
of this
swear to
shit is
God.
making no sense at this level.
Man.
It's
Nah,
making
they
no
do.
sense. And you let him walk out. He walked out on his 2 feet. Y'all opened the door for him like y'all did the other ones. And now you want to say, oh, we let him out by mistake. How?
When the
You know how
chicken
much shit you got to
Bruh,
go through before you make a
whatever,
mistake?
come
well,
home.
whatever happened to this? Whatever happened to this, right? You have people in place for reasons, right?
Truly.
You have people in place to do certain things. You have Susan Hudson in place
Mhm.
to be the sheriff.
All
Now,
right.
you got the perks that come with being the sheriff, but you got the flip side will come with being the sheriff.
Yep.
All right.
You can't have all the perks, and then when shit go wrong, you don't fucking fault the blame.
Truly, there we go.
See, like that's what's killing me,
Mhm.
bro. You put in this spot because we need to hold somebody accountable. Your ass is the one who's being held accountable. A lot of shit happening that's fucked up on your watch. A lot of shit going on. People on your side making a lot of fucking mistakes. Ain't no fucking nothing happening to
Uh-oh.
them. No consequences.
I don't
No
know what
punishment.
happened.
You got
We be
fucking
back.
old ladies still in jail who ain't did
But he's
nothing.
absolutely
You
right.
got all these people on your side
And
who
it was just
fucking
too
up,
much. It was
fucking
too many
prisoners.
processes that they had to go through. Oh, there you go.
It's too much.
No,
You have
I
been
ain't
out
seen
for a
Harry.
second.
I gotta check it out.
And then you know what else? He was wanted in JP.
So that's why it's funny because it's like that's one of the first parishes that you check, which is down the street, and JP be coming. You see what I'm saying?
They
So
sure
like,
do.
right. So the whole thing is like, boy, what's wrong? Girl,
It,
bitches, you crazy? You see what I'm saying? So all this shit is payback for all them people
it's too
that
much. See,
y'all fucked
what
over,
too much tea don't know, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Too much tea know everything.
playing with them people
Terry
with
better than
leases,
you.
man. That's what the fuck
Not
they
too
get,
much,
man.
not too much.
Not too much what?
Too much tea. I'm talking to
You
murder.
know too much tea. Too.
I'm talking to murder. He wouldn't be with the garden or too much tea, bro.
There you go.
Nah, man. But the whole
We ain't
thing
gonna
is
jump
too.
you.
What you say?
I told him we ain't gonna jump him. Look how he looking. He look like one of the badass children waiting on it. Bro, it's good.
You see, I ain't even trying to beef. I got on the whole moo and shit.
Shit, bro.
It's
This shit shit, bro. I'm stuck.
Man, it should look the same thing. The shit is hilarious,
The
dog. Cause it's
shit is
like,
stupid. It's like, dog, come on, dog. Y'all
dog,
even trying at this point to make shit right.
run,
Like,
daddy,
right.
the
run.
shit that y'all allowing in the city of New Orleans, dog, like, dog, it's just
As
basically
a matter of
showing
fact, I forgot to send a
you
show to Jay. I'm about
is
to send it to her now.
the city that Kev forgot about. Don't nobody give a fuck, bro.
Look, kid, you not. What you saying right now? That's the poster right there. That literally, that's the fucking poster, like right after Katrina, and that's what that bitch named. The city that Kev forgot about.
That's what they treat us like, bro. This shit,
Straight
dog,
up.
it's ongoing. It don't never stop, dog. You ain't never gonna be cared about in New Orleans, dog. Like, that's the
Hmm.
bind that all New Orleans people share, bro. We all share that same bind of people not giving a fuck about us, bro. That's just why
Yep.
out of towners don't understand us. They
Right.
give a fuck about y'all. They don't give a fuck about us. That's why we got them we don't give a fuck ass attitudes because don't nobody give a fuck about us. Maybe if somebody fucking gave a fuck about us, we would give a fuck.
Right.
Mhm.
We're just returning the energy. That's all.
Nah, that's real.
Giving you the same energy you give to us. And that
And
shit
that's
been going on for so long.
it's so fucked up because it's like the people that get caught up in that crossfire don't be having nothing to do with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people while this dumbass beef was going on got caught up in that shit and wasn't going to court or wasn't getting the services that they needed while they was in these fucked up positions with these people that's being paid to do their jobs, but you motherfuckers come in here and y'all on that bullshit, and then y'all fuck around and get caught up because now it then went too far, and you know how shit happens when the shit just boils over. Now we have a big ass boil over a shit that's been going on. That's
So the
how crazy
Fire
dude,
lion.
it is.
is he still free right now?
Who?
Yes. Yes, he
Yay!
is.
That's the crazy part. So look, then the true part about it is right. This part is the crazy part. No judgment on dude, but your charges is domestic child endangerment, firearm, and then home invasion. So you bust in the bro house on some shit.
That nigga sick with it.
You see what I'm saying? And so this is the type of motherfuckers that, like, mind you, what if
Nigga
nigga
said they
was on
begging
some
them to turn
bullshit?
themselves in.
Huh?
Niggas say they begging them to turn themselves in.
Exactly.
The
But why
same way
would
they
you?
beg Antoine Massey, the same way they beg.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? See, the whole thing
That's
is
their solution to everything.
to
Just
give you
beg
the
them.
option.
Criminals, turn yourself in, please.
Right.
Mind you, you can't even charge this dude with a simple escape because y'all let him out. But you had to fucking explain this one. You see what I'm saying? You had to explain this one.
It was supposed to explain all of them and hold whoever accountable that needs to be held accountable. But that still
Yeah,
hasn't
you right,
happened yet.
Kitty. That shit been boiling since Katrina, but at the same time, even when dude, like even when Gusman was out the picture, you see what I'm saying, and this shit was transferred over, man. Once you saw certain shit was happening, you were supposed to like clear house. The same motherfuckers that you then paid, that you paying out the ass right now, call it what it is. But they ain't even want to let you in them doors after you won a fucking election. Talk about it. I'm just saying. Like on some real nigga shit, them same motherfuckers that when he told them, don't let your ass in, when you were supposed to get a walkthrough, but you were supposed to get rid of them with a smile. Straight up. But
But
no,
she didn't.
what happens?
That's the mistakes that's made throughout the
This is
system
what
though.
happens.
Because everybody's shaking hands with somebody. So they
That's what I was
always
just
go,
thinking, Ken.
yeah, yeah, everybody's shaking hands with
Who on?
somebody.
Yeah, so this is
One
what
term.
happens.
Wait, hold up, Lee.
No, I was ad-libbing, my
Wait,
bad. I
no,
was
hold
ad.
up. One palm breezes another one. So because one palm breezes another one, it ain't gonna never stop. They're gonna keep the same people in rotation because that's what they know is gonna make sure they keep robbing our motherfucking ass. That's why the city of New Orleans is at a negative standby when it comes down to fucking money. It's the same shit, the same crooked ass shit. And we keep sitting back and being okay with that shit.
Look, and the trip part
That's why
about
we
it,
always last at place.
with that, with the, and a lot of people, I always talk about programming and shit because like a lot of my homies like that I really fuck with in this kind of work, like that shit really makes a difference. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why I could fuck with Hunter. You see what I'm saying? Because he done made shit happen just from like an idea. You see what I'm saying? And gave niggas chances. Like one of my homegirls, just off the screen, and she did a like years flat just because she ain't say nothing. You see what
But
I'm
I ain't gonna
saying?
lie
Like,
to you. I'm tired of that too. I'm tired of the programs. I'm tired of nonprofit offices. I'm tired of all that shit because they always steal it. They
so this
keep
is the
greasing
thing
each
with
other
that
palms
dude.
over and over.
This the thing with that dude. I ain't gonna front, dog. Like I feel you on that. And mind you, I just went ape shit on them hoes where like bitch, when I was trying to find a job, I was creating Rise Collective. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, I was making sure motherfuckers was, bitch, the work that I really do, bitch, that ain't for the cameras. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't care like what I look like for a fucking camera. You see what I'm saying? Like when I'm in those settings, bitch, I'm running from them bitches. You see what I'm saying? I don't need to be no. So it's one of them to where like when you in that shit for like the wrong reasons, shit like this happen. You see what I'm saying? Because you missing a fucking beat and then people's lives get caught up in that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like time get
But
wasted.
that's the thing.
All
They're
that.
getting in it. They're getting in it for just that in particular reason because that's what New Orleans is known for. You get in office, you get into this. We're gonna make sure you good with this. Just let my partner through the back door.
Right,
That's
truly.
all.
Truly.
Let
That's
him
how
come
the
through the
dude
back
got off
door.
for killing the fucking the fat man. You see what I'm saying, nigga? I was telling you about that shit earlier.
Yeah, I told we gonna talk about that in a second, but that's what they do. You let this one in, you let that one in. I'm gonna make sure you get a couple of $100,000 on the back end. And everybody fall for the same scheme, the same scam, and then we sitting there ridiculing these people, saying how much they ain't shipping. What we don't know is that behind the curtains, they been made this deal. This was behind our back too.
Truly.
This shit come from way more upper people, way more powerful people than the
Definitely.
fuck we even can imagine.
Definitely.
So
Mind you, they really
don't
go ahead.
Don't think the governor and all them is sitting there just allowing her to do this. They doing that shit for a fucking reason.
Oh,
This shit is a
definitely.
fucking, all this is a plot for something. And they're making sure everybody stay entertained with other bullshit so y'all won't see what the plot is. Because they coming with some bullshit. They
Mind
coming.
you.
Go ahead, Murder.
No, I'm just showing what you just was talking about. If I got this hand right here,
Oh yeah,
you can't
fucking
see
right.
what the other hand doing.
Look,
Yep.
that's the
Keep you
exactly.
blind. Keep you
Exactly.
blind.
That's what's
And
going
that's
on
the
right
whole
now.
that
Yep.
exactly, and that's the
That's
whole thing.
exactly what's
Like
going on.
when it comes
Yep.
down to it, something that was promised was transparency based on like a lot of the shit that was happening right before she got
Mm-hmm.
in office. And the fucked up part about it is like nigga got to a point to where we really got to a space of like almost some real reform on some shit. Bitch, we got Jason. Bitch, we got, you see what I'm saying? Bitch, we got black judges in this bitch, all of that, whatever. But then the whole thing is you got now like, well, but a switch up be real. You see what I'm saying? And you could tell, like, when that shit get to that point, and that shit is a scary thing. You see what I'm saying? It really is. Because it's like, boy, if you're not careful, you know too much, boy, they gonna what? Same shit. Nigga been talking about. Nigga made sure fuck up your credibility just to make sure you ain't, like you can't say nothing, all of that.
Who the fuck responsible for watching her?
City
Hmm.
council.
Is it at the chief of police? Am I
City
tripping?
council.
What the fuck is he doing then?
What
So
is
that's the
she
whole thing.
doing?
What
Taking
is
That's
he
the
pictures
whole
with
thing.
fucking
doing? He's doing
juvenile.
whatever.
Taking
They'll
pictures with
fuck up too.
juvenile.
So look,
Cause they must got something going on with Hudson for this bitch not to be fired.
technically, like the fucking election and all that shit is about to come up. You see what I'm saying? It's just one of them to
Them
where,
motherfuckers got rid of Donald Trump the last day.
Hmm.
but mind you, you got the same way we could come together for a second line. Like nigga don't come together like that. You see what I'm saying? Like
But
They
nigga
for
got
what?
really,
people that we
Listen,
shouldn't have to come together. They should
no,
do
no,
their
no. What I
fucking
mean by
job. Why
that
we gotta come
is
together for them to do their job?
no, no, no. What I mean by that is like, all right. So when it comes down to like that city council shit, like that shit really be on some yo, like pay attention to your neighborhood, all that kind of shit like that. That be a real thing. Cause it be issues. That's why fucking Byron Cole banned his ass from over there. You see what I'm saying? Like,
but
you go ahead.
let me ask you a question. Why would people need to come together, band together, and support a situation that no matter what we do, it's not going to change because it's about money? This ain't about a
Well, I
collective of
mean,
people standing up for your rights and
as far as getting coming together, voting is coming together. Voting motherfuckers out them bitches and all that kind of shit like that. Like same way we could, like make moves and I'm gonna use murder for an example. Murder, the shit that you have just done, the fucking takeover. You see what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit. Like literally, when you present that shit the same way you did, that shit makes sense. Motherfucker actually understand what's happening. They roll with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's a real thing because they believed in what you was talking about. They saw the same shit and saw that the shit wasn't no lies. So it's like, wait, hold up. Bitch, this shit, even though it's not my personal business, but it still has some kind of effect on whatever it is that's close to me. So let me, yay, let me do my little part, even if that is smashing a like button or catching a show or sharing a show or whatever the case is. You see what I'm saying? Like, fuck, it don't take nothing to go pull up at a fucking voting booth and press a button and show a nigga your ID. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up. I feel played that I voted for. I be taking my turn to vote.
Hey,
You see
I
what
ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way G, right?
my
They
bad.
tell you all this fucking this your vote matters and all that shit there,
Hello?
bro. Whoever them people gonna let win who they want to win. You saw that with
Oh, you
Georgia.
all right, you good.
You saw that with
Facts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
them motherfuckers will recount, take shit out, take
Okay,
numbers away.
I sure
Man,
will.
and you can believe your fucking vote count if you want. Man, them people is handpicking the fuck they want. Ain't none of that shit got nothing to do with it.
Real rap.
They need New Orleans to stay a unfunctionable fucking city, bro. That's the only way they could get away with the bullshit. They need them to stay a unfunctionable city.
Yes,
And if you think about it, that's just America in general. See, that's why they hate Trump so much.
American
And
greed.
our people, yeah, our people don't even know why they really dislike Trump. Because you were so far stuck up Obama is.
I
Now
fucking
all this
love
shit
Trump.
coming out.
I
Yeah,
love Trump.
all this shit coming out
Obama
about
ain't do shit.
Obama. Now,
Obama's a
yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
I
now,
love Trump.
exactly, bro. Obama's fucked up. That nigga fucked over a nigga life, but they don't see it.
Yeah.
They don't
Obama
see
was
it, bro.
used. Obama, say, bro, think about this, bro. Obama, they had all these white presidents, dog. They legalized gay marriages on the only black president.
He wasn't the only black president though, bro.
All right, George Washington.
No, man.
Thank you.
No, man. They had a nigga way back in I think it was like 1918, some shit like that. Nigga named John Hendricks or some shit like that.
Yeah, John Henry. Yeah, yeah, it was a
He was
long
the
time
first
ago.
official, but they like
Hey,
he really got put in position, like you know what I'm saying. Nobody didn't want to be president at the time, but yeah, he got forced into being president.
I got a question for the panel, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is my question for the panel. In all your years of living, Candy, Dominique, C, including myself, I'm talking about from growing up, from school to just living life. Have you ever in your fucking life met a black Obama?
I never did.
Nope.
From everybody in your life, I'm talking about.
You mean like the name?
Yeah.
Oh no, fuck no.
Nope.
I'm about to say because I got an uncle brother that look just like Obama.
No,
So
I ain't
that's
talking
why I
about
was
look.
like,
I'm
wait.
talking about I know a bunch of Williams. I know a bunch of Taylors.
Yeah,
I
but his
know a
last
bunch
name.
of fucking Johnsons,
Hmm.
Browns. It's a bunch of fucking names that we got that I've heard of,
Never heard of him.
heard of
Nah, that's
Obama.
real. That's
I
real.
ain't never
Nah, but I
met
could say though, I
I ain't never
read that nigga
met
book though,
Obama,
bro.
Shanique Obama, Tyrone Obama, James Obama, Ernest Obama. I never heard this.
He was handpicked,
Heard
but like after reading
a
that
whole
nigga book,
lot.
that
Why?
nigga say he was gonna be president at five
But
years
check
old, bro.
this out. See, if you take the B out Obama and you put an S, that shit spell Osama.
I get you.
Hmm.
I get you. I get you. I get you. I'm with you on that, bro. There's a lot of shit that go on behind the scenes that the world
B
may
out
never
the
know.
S
You know what I'm saying?
Osama.
Look, and when it comes, look, you right on that, see, because seeing this shit, like I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm gonna tell y'all again because I said it once before. They really have an organization that teach you how to like they coach you and like all of that shit on like how to run for office and city government. Mind you, it's so ironic because they got somebody in our Discord that actually work for them too. But I ain't gonna throw you out there or nothing. But Candy, I had them been we're gonna have a conversation
I,
about that.
Got no
Hmm. So it's one of those to where like that's why even looking at that shit on how I watch that shit, the breakdown from start to finish, yeah, murder. I'm looking at your face. It's either you reading the comments or you trying to comprehend what the fuck I just said.
No, I'm reading the comments.
Oh, all right, cool. But yeah, they really teach you that shit. And then when you got people that like come in and do this kind of shit, it's like, boy, so you ain't pay attention to what the fuck them people was telling you in that class? One of them. That's what it gives. Now we could just get somebody to teach us how to.
Well, hey, when somebody fuck up, let's just keep them in their position so they can just fuck up some more shit. That's
Oh,
that.
right.
That's a successful plan.
You see,
Right. See, everything
mind
is
you,
to me, everything is being done because they already know what they pushing from the beginning. From Obama on down to our mayor of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
a
you're right,
certain
Petty Grace.
agenda that needed to be pushed. And the shit is literally being pushed. But again, they got a, like Murder said, they got a hand in front of our eyes. We can't see. We
True.
so blind, we so caught up in so much other shit that's going on. By the time we do see it, fuck is over. Look how the governor got in there. They fucked around and gave us the Saints a football game in Texas or some shit in Houston. Everybody left. And what they did, they had that election and they let them people vote. And everybody voted this governor in. And when everybody came back from the football game, what they were saying. When was the election? We didn't know that they was even running.
Mhm.
Exactly. Exactly. They threw a distraction at y'all because we easily distracted. It is what it is.
Look, kid, you not, you ain't never lied because they had a whole Helena Morena and somebody else. They had a whole weed expungement. Crazy part about it, like mind you, I was there. That's how I know. But they gave a fucking reggae concert or some shit. It was a reggae festival or whatever. I think it was in Congo Square. And the shit on my page and everything, like me at the thing or whatever. So I just you could, if you follow me, you could go on that bitch and see. Or I just send it to you. But anyways, son, nobody showed up to that bitch. And everything was flat out free. All you had to do is bring your fucking expungement paperwork, meaning your minutes and just your shit, like your court shit or whatever. That was it. Nigga was gonna pay for it, all of that shit. Even though they had some cases that was automatically purged, man, nobody showed up. So they still got motherfuckers now.
Hey, but no, it'd be funny about Dominique.
What?
She be talking to a nigga like a nigga understand the lingo. Sometimes you be losing that. You and that like you got
Nah,
exposed to that
I understand that bitch, brother.
shit. I be
I
lost in it.
understand.
So I was talking about, all right. So where you got lost at with the expungements or the expungement
I
claims?
know what expungement went and all that, but then you said something about the purge. Who was purging?
All right. So look. So when they, all right. So yeah, because the shit sound like crazy to me too. So basically, what they did was when they changed the laws on the marijuana shit, they just wiped out everybody fucking marijuana charges in Orleans. And so they had a lot of people that didn't even know that their shit was gone. They still thought they had weed charges when they actually didn't. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm.
there are some people records that just was wiped clean, and then some people actually had to go and get their shit wiped out, and do the work, And I was there as a volunteer. You see what I'm saying? On a fucking Saturday. You dig? Like, I ain't mind doing the paperwork or whatever. Like, fuck, I know how to do it. It's
Shout
all
out
good.
to them. Shout out to them for getting paid all that money for locking niggas up for weed and now nigga home. They want to expunge the shit. Bitch, you
Right.
better get your stupid ass the fuck out my
Right.
motherfucking face.
Nah, it's
Bitch,
okay.
you better give me some money. Bitch, you won't make it up to me. I done did time. You got paid for me every day I was in that motherfucker. Now you talking about some dog, we go expunge it. Well, bitch, I shouldn't have did no jail time. Who got my money?
Look, and
Hmm.
that's real.
Fuck, you go expunge
Had to
something after I
find out and
leave that
everything.
motherfucker on there now.
You know how many people wrongfully convicted
Fuck.
and still ain't get their bread?
And the shit that is. Talking about fucking expunging that shit at the niggas and did their time for the shit.
Right. But
You
this shit
know?
is real crazy how we as, and I'm gonna say we as black people, and they got some, white people that be in the midst of the shit too, but we hear shit, but then we don't really hear it. Because it's always sounding like some bullshit. So when it's time to really like put it into action, we doubt it so much we don't fuck with it. We'll skip all
Right.
around that shit. We skip around it completely.
Like
But
I
What's
ain't
up,
it's a
gonna
lot of
Sam OG?
it's
I'm
one of
sorry,
them
y'all. I can't
shit.
read the comments because I'm driving. So that's murder and Dominique
Can
got
you
to
get
take care of that
close
one for
I'm
me.
to
on the
your
comments.
house?
I'm on the comments. Y'all do y'all. I'm over here doing
All
my
right, thank
part.
you.
Oh, Petty Pendergrass trying to get the link. My
See,
bad.
See, Petty
Oh,
Pendergrass trying to take it to a whole nother level. See, he trying to get on Bilderberg and Rockefeller. He trying to take it there. He trying to turn it to one of them discussions.
Gotcha. Okay.
See,
Okay.
Penny,
he trying to. He
stick
said
with.
drop the link. He about to take it to a whole
I
nother
am.
level. I see
I
where he
am.
about
Gotcha.
to go.
Okay, yeah, because he baby, the last all right, I understand. See, murder. See, you be on it.
I
You be
just dropped it,
fucking
Penny.
on it.
Hold on, y'all.
What China ate?
But China is knocked the fuck out. China knocked out.
Man,
The baby knocked out on top of China. It's a beautiful picture. You should take
hey, look,
it's a Kodak moment. They
you
is she
need
on
those
top of look.
times though.
China laying on her side like this in the baby like this. Knocked out in that motherfucker.
You need that though. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. But
I
yeah,
don't know. Said, bro, I just don't see New Orleans getting no better, dog. You keep on letting people fuck up and fuck up and fuck up and fuck up and fuck up with no fucking repercussions, dog. The lady just let fucking 11 inmates escape, dog. Suffer no kind of consequence.
let me see if Eileen about the
Suffer no kind of consequence, no kind of penalty. Her fucking escapees was going live and shit. Niggas shooting rap videos and shit.
it was an embarrassment.
Like,
Like
you understand what I'm saying, dog? Like, there's no fucking way this lady should have a fucking job here. It's like stupidity, dog. Like the people like just sitting there like and this bitch just staying there. Like fuck up after fuck up, mistake after mistake. The mental,
and see, look, the trip part about it, the lady that I'm texting right now, like remember the no the recall when they tried to get the mayor out. You remember that shit when they were trying to get her out?
but what the fuck happened? How I missed it? Shit, I would have did. Let's get this bitch out.
Yeah,
Let's try again.
look, the whole
If
thing
at
was
first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again.
man, look. So on some real shit, like she had a cool as team or whatever. But then wait, oh, she had a cool ass team or whatever. But at the end of the day, like this lady had the connections on some shit. And one of those to where like she was the person that built out everything, like the brains behind the shit. And you fucked over the lady. But when it came down to her doing a recall, it was clear, like just by watching the shit, she ain't do that shit to fuck over you. She did that shit because boy, the fucking lady been in the fucking political shit for buku long. So for somebody to come from somewhere else and fuck it up the way they did, like boy, you had people that was from here that ain't fuck up like that. I'm screaming, bring Negan back.
So all right, I got a question. See, I
Mm-hmm.
be asking the question because y'all know when you don't like somebody, you gonna ask all the good questions. So
Mm-hmm.
have they pinpointed the person who made the mistake? Are they gonna do just like they did when the inmates escape and they ain't gonna pinpoint nobody?
So she said on a thing that what was it? When they find out, when they identified a person because it was a hit.
Oh Lord, you know you're killing me. There they go
So
again.
what you mean identify the
Here
person?
we
So
go
you don't have
again.
shit on the
Same
fucking
old
roll
shit,
call.
dog. Just a different day. Here
You
we go
ain't you
again.
ain't
We
assigned
don't know who
nobody.
did it.
What's happening?
That's a fancy way of saying we don't know who did it. We not gonna give up our friends. Boy, ain't nobody never held
That's why
accountable
I
for
don't
this
respect
shit.
that shit. Straight up.
Ain't nobody never held accountable. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop in New Orleans. Like seriously. Y'all so the sheriff just can't never fucking find out who was on duty and who did what. This hard to believe, bro.
I'm
It's fucking
sorry.
hard to come
Nigga
on,
could
dog.
call me what they
Y'all
want,
pissing me off, dog.
but
For
you
real.
play like that.
Stop.
You
Lie to me better than this.
everywhere. No, indeed. Boy, I'm
Lie to me better than this. If you gonna fucking lie to me, dog, could you please lie to me better than this? Stop telling me y'all ain't got the fucking camera footage when you showing me footage off the same fucking camera. Stop
mind
it, bro.
you, this ain't
Y'all
even
not
the
even trying. Damn.
Right, 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 right,
What
right.
happened though? Like what happened? What y'all like? What happened though? You talking about with the inmates that escaped?
No, we talking about how once again they done let somebody out by mistake. They done release
Man,
somebody.
how they keep
I
doing that,
asked who
bruh?
responsible for the shit. They telling you when they locate. That's when you say when you locate, you saying you don't know. Y'all gonna play this shit in the media like that. Y'all gonna keep playing that shit until people forget about it. Just like
So
how many deputies went down for the inmates escaping.
right.
Not
So
one was
I'm
pulled
I'm
out.
saying, but listen,
Unfucking
that must be some.
It's
That's just something that,
unfucking real, bro. Dog, this shit
bro.
crazy, dog.
I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro.
This
It's
shit
like how they
crazy,
even
dog.
slip like that. Cause I done been through the
Oh,
system too. How they slip like that?
They
wait,
covering
hold
each
up.
other.
All
They
right, wait,
I
covering.
hold
ain't
up.
never heard
So
no shit like that,
wait, hold
bro.
up.
Some big cover up.
Not to cut you off, but some tea
No,
just
you
came in
good.
from too much tea. So the tea is that a nonprofit organization paid for an inmate to be released or bonded out or whatever. They let the wrong one out, and the man paid, and the man they paid for is still in their stuck. Boy, that's fucked up. That's cold blooded. Cause look,
But
that's
I'm
a real
saying how they intake and outtake go where they make a mistake like that. Like how that
it's
process
a
work.
computer. Like you gotta, like all
There
that
are
shit
no
goes
I ain't
mistakes.
like
never heard no shit like that. Cause
There
they
are
be
no
on
mistakes.
point, bro. The last thing them
what?
There
crackers
are,
finna do. The
Wait, where you
last
went to
thing them
jail at?
crackers finna do, huh?
Where you went to jail at?
I'm from Miami. You understand? So
Yeah,
I
but
done
you
been to
talking
the
about,
county.
but
I
you
done been to
talking about
jail
you
in
went to
Dade
jail out
County. I done
there?
been in Broward County. I done, just little county time, shit like that.
All
but
right,
check
so
this out though,
that's
right? I done been locked up. I done been locked up in New Orleans. You heard me? I had to laid up there and had a DOC number and everything. Picture why DOC laid up there, calculated my time. I got out like 2 months early, 3 months early. You know what the city said? Oh, we can't do nothing about that. DOC calculated. DOC is over the top of us, so we can't go against DOC.
Hmm.
so nobody
Damn.
was just
Damn.
take them for you to organize like or coordinate some shit to like have
Oh,
these
New
two
Orleans,
agencies communicate.
oh, New Orleans tried to lock me back up. New Orleans tried to lock me back up because they said, no, we released you and you wasn't supposed to get out. But DOC calculated, the Department of Correction. They calculated my time. And New Orleans, they
Right.
try to bring to court and all that shit. And when I went to court, they say, well, DOC is over all of that. So if DOC messed up, then that's on DOC. It ain't on us. You could go home, sir.
If you
So
ain't
somebody, so they,
if you
so
ain't
they,
if you ain't had no attachments or nothing, then they did right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they
that's what they were
calculated
supposed
your
to do.
game
They
time.
can't keep you if you release.
Right.
And so
That's
that's
what they were
that's the
supposed to
whole
do.
thing.
But I was already convicted in everything. So check this out, though. How could he be not even on a court docket, not even having a court date, be released? There are no mistakes. There aren't mistakes like that that's going down. That was
So
inside.
Huh?
so look, this the
Huh?
whole thing. Now I ain't gonna front. Now this what I can see. You don't pay attention to what you're doing, and you fuck around. Damn, where I'm at. You fuck around and put in the wrong folder number. Yeah, that's gonna turn into a whole nother situation.
You know how many numbers are in a folder number? At least six. So
Yeah,
you mean to
six,
tell me you
definitely.
fucked up 6 digits looking at the
No,
paper?
no, baby, wait, no, 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 Petty, no. All you gotta do is fuck up one, baby. That's it. Human error. You see what I'm saying? When you're not paying attention, that's a real human error. Now,
You know, the
mind
thing
you,
is, when you're not being
uh,
paid enough, when you're not being paid enough,
Say,
you
bro, that's
make
when you're
errors.
not paying attention and when you don't
yeah, they
give
ain't
a
got
fuck.
nothing to do with yeah, because you still choosing a job. That's my point. Thank you, murder, because that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You ain't paying attention to what the fuck you doing. Like, son, when you gotta print this shit out, you gotta do all of the shits. Mind you, you gotta run their fucking name in all kinds of
So when you
systems
looking
to
at these
make sure.
so when you looking at these papers, you that mean you not looking at the names that's on there. You just looking
That's
at the
my
number.
whole thing.
So
So
when
check
you
this
went
out,
got the
right?
person, you
So
never
check this out.
realized there was a fucking name that you didn't see that you
All
didn't
right,
know.
then. So
You
before you
not
be
paying
released,
attention.
Mm,
so
yeah.
before you
Okay.
release, right? They run your name through NCIC. Before you release, they run your name through NCIC to make sure you ain't
Right,
got no warrants for nothing. So before that,
right.
before you get released, you gonna sit in a tank, bro. You gonna sit in
Yeah,
that
you
tank.
gonna sit in the tank.
That's
They
my
do the
point.
same shit down
That's
here.
my
Yeah, you gonna
You gonna sit in that
that's
fucking
my
tank for
point.
so many hours.
and you
You
finna
gonna
sit in
wait
there
outside
for a
for us to
minute.
go home.
So petty. That's my point. Now let
That's
me
the
tell you
double
something,
check. They
baby.
supposed to be double checking. Why you
Dog,
sitting
But
there?
they
I ain't gonna lie, they be
once again,
bullshitting though.
it's
Come
our
on, man.
job.
So look, this is my point right here.
Hey, Miss Ann, what's up? Thug up.
Hey, Miss Ann.
Yeah,
But
mama.
like on a real, when it comes down to that shit, what too much T just said, you had the person's name and the information who you were supposed to be taking care of the release, all of that shit like that.
No,
Just
not.
yesterday, the
All right, so
sheriff
my
was,
next
was
question is
sharing in
this.
the media.
So wait, this is my next question. So the man who originally was paid for it, should he still get a fucking release? I feel like he should be released and that
To be
fucking
released
inmate can
immediately.
start that
Because
out. That's
look,
all y'all.
and
Right,
the
right,
fucked up
right. They
part
gotta double
about
back
it,
and get him.
they gonna
Immediately.
hold him.
Now see, no, I don't know. Now see, that's fucked up.
It's fucked
Nah.
up. That's
Why
why
That's
I
the
gotta
shit
sit
crazy.
coming
in
out.
y'all
Because
mistake?
look,
That's nasty
wait, hold
work,
up.
boy.
That's
Not to
nasty
cut
work.
y'all off. Wait, no. Whoever paid their money, that's why that shit gotta come out. Because it's like, yo, bitch, I know I put my money up for this person. You see what I'm saying? So if I
Yeah.
But
put
what?
my money up for this person
But
and this
Dominique,
person not out,
wait, this why I'm thinking. Wait, stop that.
good.
Fuck
Go
no.
ahead, say it, cause I'm gonna say the
That
same
person
shit.
money ain't got nothing to do with the inmate who
Right.
escaped. That
Come on
person
now.
money is for the nigga who's sitting back there. That
Right.
person ain't got you. You
How
can't
he
say, yeah, I
still
paid that
left.
money and you let out the wrong person and I
But
don't get
that's
what
the
the
whole
fuck I
that's the
paid for.
That's
technicality part.
crazy.
That's the
Man, is you
technicality
come
part.
on,
That's
dog.
why the shit, that's why they had to bring it out.
Come on, dog. Man, get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
That's why
Get
they
the
had to bring the
fuck
shit out.
out of here, bro. On some real
Nah,
nigga
fool.
shit, no around.
Yeah, nah,
That's
hell
law
nah,
like a
man.
motherfucker. I don't agree
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
all the way
That's
up.
that bullshit.
Unless
All
the
the way.
nonprofit is under investigation, not a
Wait, what you
nonprofit
say?
might
It
be
don't
under
matter though.
investigation
Listen, they
and they not
paid the
accepting the fucking
money for
money.
me to get out. How am I still? How I'm still locked up? I don't
Because you
got
let
nothing to
out the
do with
wrong
what y'all
But they
did.
put it under another
I'm not
person.
clocking in to go to work. I'm locked up, and a bitch paid for me to get out. The fuck I got to do with anything?
That's true.
yeah.
That's
At
Like
least
you
true.
let me out.
dog, you gotta understand this. Like basically you basically punking the nigga. You basically saying,
Major
well, look,
Winfield
you
wasn't
spent your
letting
money on
niggas
another
get out.
motherfucker.
Look,
Deal
I'm
with it.
about to say, Jackson and Winfield,
Nah,
you ain't never
That's
lying.
basically
I
what
know
nah,
they
Major
dog. That's basically
Winfield.
what they're telling you. I look, we let out the wrong motherfucker with your money. That's a wrap
That's
on that.
really what that
That shit
murder.
don't go
That's
like that.
exactly what
no
it
murder.
is.
Nah,
That's
hell nah,
exactly
That
what it
shit don't go
is.
nah,
like
bro,
that, dog.
nah,
Yo, you,
nah, bro.
yo, Black.
It don't matter what they doing. That shit don't even go
They
like
don't
that.
got nothing to do, bro.
Somebody
They
know
don't
that that's
fucking
not how that works.
I don't agree with that.
Somebody know, cause listen, I'm the nigga that's supposed to get out. I don't got nothing to do
Right.
with the politics. If y'all got politics and shit going on, okay, cool. They paid the
But look,
tank for me to get out.
that part don't have nothing to
Wait,
do with the
not just
politics, though.
but not just the person who's sitting down. I'm talking about the person who spent their money. You don't fucking take my money and tell me that you let out another motherfucker and what I paid for. Like I'm just out there. So basically, I
This
just
what
took
I'm
my
So
money
saying. That's
to
that's
free
all
why.
another
screwed up.
motherfucker.
So that's why this shit
I
is
ain't gonna lie,
a
bro.
thing.
Man,
So
that
look,
shit
let me ask you
flawed,
this,
One
dog.
Black.
thing like New Orleans, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It do be a lot going on over there too. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That shit flawed,
See,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you the
Flawed.
one thing about New Orleans. See, down here in Miami, you gotta remember we got mixed with these Chicos. It's more international. It's more concentrated blacks where y'all at, bro. That's why they be doing a lot of bullshit. You know, over here we mixed up. So it's us. We got Chico. We got few of these crackers. We all mixed up. You feel what I'm saying? So they can't just buzz a nigga out all the way. You feel what I'm saying? But I already listen. They be doing y'all wrong, bro.
And
They
that's
just leave shit raggedy down there. Like they'll just leave shit raggedy. I remember the Katrina shit when
Hold
I
on,
used to be
wait,
coming
brother, wait,
down
because you
there.
gotta wait, because you gotta shut the flow. Because Dominique was trying to say something too. You
Oh,
can't
go
have
ahead,
it.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
So
ahead, my
look,
bad.
with this right here, the crazy part about it, I respect your time and the time that you did, like during your incarceration, right? But
Yeah,
here and that is two totally different things. You see what I'm saying? Like I didn't walk through that bitch. Like I didn't like literally. I know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with none of that other shit. You see what I'm saying? Fuck the politics. It's now about like real people that's becoming affected by that shit and been becoming of like they've been affected. Some of them
See,
didn't make it out, and
so
we
they
know.
just sloppy like that. They just sloppy,
Yeah, what
just.
does you mean? You see what I'm saying? But we
That's
don't. We
crazy.
this is what it looks
wait,
like here.
see, this one I don't be liking. When we get all complex and shit, let's keep this shit nice and simple. What do you have to say about my fucking money and the person that I paid for? That
Yup.
I don't come
That's
telling
the
me
whole
nothing
thing.
about you.
That's what a
Like,
nigga
dog,
is
that's
trying
my
to cover
money.
up.
I
That
paid
part.
for inmate. You let the wrong
Right.
one out. What the fuck y'all about to do about my money? Because I ain't give y'all my money for no motherfucker I don't know. Because you please
Right.
go get the motherfucker I paid for, or y'all about to send me my money
Nigga
back.
said they
Don't
old.
make no sense to send my money back because I'm going to send the money back to get my fucking person out anyway. So, could y'all please let my person out and y'all deal with y'all fucking escapee? I don't want to hear nothing about no nigga I don't know got out off my money. It don't
Yeah.
go
So
like
what
that.
happened
Brother,
exactly?
let
So
me ask you this.
that's an easy fix,
Look,
right?
let me ask both of y'all this question right here. Have y'all ever heard of, and even y'all in the comments, if you heard of it, put a one. If no, put a two. Have you ever heard of the buying fund or the buying angels? Have y'all ever
Smash
heard
that
of that?
like button. Smash that like button for Candy, y'all. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Make sure
Yeah,
Fun,
because
fun.
I'm about to
But
say
y'all
like,
they got 82 people in
go
this
fund me for a
bitch.
bond.
subscribe to our channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button, y'all.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like a GoFundMe for a
Oh,
bond.
y'all ain't never heard of that. All right, cool. So y'all from New Orleans. The CEO of the nonprofit gets down, so I'm sure she's somewhat clowning. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And the whole thing is that's some real shit. Like nigga, they got a real
Hey,
bond angel fund. You see what I'm saying? Like when that shit
Dominique,
came, what?
is
What?
it a non-profit if motherfuckers are profiting?
It's not supposed to be.
Why the fuck you got so many people profiting off a non-profit if it's a non-profit? I'm confused like a motherfucker around here. I'm so
Man,
confused. Candace, talk to me, Candace. I'm having a fucking
and
breakdown,
it
Candace.
didn't drop
Why they
down.
got
Oh,
so
send
many
it back.
people profiting off a non-profit? If it's non-profit, how motherfuckers stealing money, Candace?
Wait, look, but since they got so many people in these comments right now,
Yeah.
murder. Like, have you ever heard of the buying angels or the buying fund?
I don't know about Charlie's Angel, none of that. I want to know what's going on with them people money.
So that's my point. Like, I just asked you,
What
wait,
the
wait, wait.
Charlie's Angel got to do with these
Nigga,
people
I
money,
just told you
Dominique?
they fucking names.
Dominique, you
Wait.
spend your money to get somebody out of jail. They let out the wrong motherfucker and come back and tell you, we sorry, your money gone because we
Wait,
let somebody out, but it wasn't who you paid for. What you gonna do, Dominique?
that's the point. The fucking nonprofit going ape shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is they
So,
fucking is their money. You see what I'm saying? They put
so
they
they
raise
saying,
the money. Wait, hold up,
how,
hold up.
Hold on,
okay,
wait, let her talk, let her talk.
They raise the fucking money. Like these people raise the money to get people out of jail. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So, like, this shit been happening for a long time. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't be knowing about that shit. So motherfuckers be getting caught up in shit like that. Yay, nigga, phone be ringing for a reason. Candy, that's why my shit always be going dead. But
Dominique, I'm about to tell you something. Know what you sound like? You
what?
sound like the motherfucker who a nigga call out there who give a nigga the run around. That's what you sound like.
Boy,
I swear to God, boy, Dominique don't sound like the one you talked to on the phone who got you fucking just sitting on that bitch talking in circles. Girl, you got me
motherfucker that go
going
get up
in
and do something. You
circles.
could never. You better ask about me.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You better ask
Oh,
him. I can't
round
even
and
believe you told me.
around
I
and
can't even believe you did.
Man,
round.
this
Got
I
me
see
shit,
that one
going
right there.
in
don't believe that
circles.
nigga crazy, man.
Lord have
He right.
mercy, I ain't talking about
I
nothing.
can't believe
I
you
asked
did
this
that
girl
one.
one simple question. Oh Lord, you know you can't get.
No, the whole thing is though, them people bailed that boy out of jail. You see what
Ah,
I'm saying? And it was whatever it was, they had because it's a nonprofit organization, because it's and they have like it's for dudes and women. You see what I'm saying? That's a real thing.
oh, so they
And
got
so
okay. Hold on, Dominique, hold on, slow down.
mm,
So y'all got a non-profit organization that put their money together and get people out.
yeah.
I can just ask
So
you a question.
What's up?
I just want to know one question. What the fuck that got to do? Any of this shit got to do with this person getting released off these people money?
So
yeah,
it was the
so what they
people
No, this
gonna
is
who
what I'm
put the
asking,
money
Dominique. No,
together.
wait. I want you to understand the question.
Go ahead.
What does the person that they let out for their mistake have to do with the nonprofit organization and the person that they should still go get the person? So what y'all telling me now that the person have been released that the other person can't be set free?
Exactly.
What? Oh my
They
God!
can't set
And
the
y'all
man
telling me
free
nothing ain't
until they
wrong with
catch the
this?
other dude.
And
So
you
that's why
telling
they
me nothing
asking
ain't
them
wrong
nicely
with
to
this?
turn itself in.
So nothing ain't wrong with this?
A lot wrong with it.
yeah, y'all gotta straighten that out because basically
A
they
lot
saying
wrong with
Niggas
this.
suffering for their mistake. This is
yeah,
the
Yes.
but
question.
look, basically
That's
this is what they
that's what
doing.
we just started this conversation off with.
Look, check this out. They tying up their money because they like, look, we not releasing homeboy until they bring back until dude turn himself in, and then we finna release him.
That
Yes.
They been
shit
tapping.
don't
They done
have that,
tapped
dog. That's
nonprofit money.
crazy, dog. That is
That's
crazy.
That's
all the
fucked
way
up,
crazy.
mind you. I'm explaining this shit, and then murder, you getting mad at me because I'm sounding like I'm not making sense, but this is really how that go.
No, you giving us the runaround like we call the jailhouse, and you the person who answered the phone. You see, you come from off of that side, and you're used to that, and that's what you're doing right now. You're giving us the runaround. I'm
Nigga,
asking
I'm the
simple
one that makes
questions.
it happen, so don't you
Dominique,
dare.
Dominique, what happened to simple and like I asked you one question, Dominique, what they gonna do about the money? Well, it's the law from 1973 from the Constitution.
Or I can't
Dominique,
even
I
see
just want to know
that.
about 2025. I just want to know about 2025.
Well,
What
they
they gonna do
can't let
about
the
them
other
people
dude
money?
go until
You
they bring
start
him back.
bringing up the codes and the ethics and the, nah, we ain't trying to do all that. We don't need to go by law
We ain't
14
talking about
code
codes and ethics.
14 367
Five.
statute
We ain't
975
fucking talking about codes and ethics right now.
718. I just
Damn.
We're
So
not
they
want to know
talking
what to do
about
about the
all of that
people
right
money.
now.
so they ain't finna
You
get.
had
So they
no Charles
hey,
and all that. What Drew Barrymore got to do with this?
hey man,
It ain't
listen.
Drew, baby. It ain't Drew.
I'm just
Mm-mm.
saying, Lucy Lou, whatever their fucking name is. I'm just trying to see what the
But
hell
no,
Charlie
look, for the
got to
people
do
that do
with
know,
these people
that
money.
don't know, when y'all people or if y'all people ever get caught up, you see what I'm saying, and y'all receive a phone call, make sure that they ask about the burn angels straight up. So yeah, that's a resource for
That,
everybody, just in
I ain't
case
never.
y'all need.
We ain't
Yeah,
got. I ain't.
definitely. That's some
We
real
ain't got.
shit right there. You know,
We
not
just
certain
out.
charges they
Hey,
ain't gonna find you
Amy.
out for. Now they don't be buying out no grape men
Man,
or no
listen.
shit,
I ain't
no
gonna lie.
grape
What I feel
ladies.
like something else happened. That's the reason why them people money. That's the reason why something else. It ain't just go like that, man. Something
Listen,
happened.
Miss Pretty, don't you speak how you want to speak, Nick. Who you talking to? Why?
Cause
What
I'm
you?
dropping
So I'm trying
resources
to
and
see. Wait, what Miss Pretty starting down there talking about some speak how you want to speak, Nick? What that's supposed to mean, Miss Pretty? We look at these comments because she's something up.
What Miss
but
Pretty
no,
talking?
What that
listen,
mean,
that's
Miss Pretty?
fucked up.
I feel like Miss Pretty trying to start some sexy
Cause
stuff.
look, Dolomite was in
Yeah,
a comment and he didn't know about it, right?
yeah.
And so like just think about how many people that then went to jail, like
Hey,
in
Nia,
this
my
city
baby.
on some bullshit that they could have been bonded out and they people didn't have to come up with the money. And like they ain't know about the resource.
Nah, but that's good. Y'all even got that. I ain't never heard of that. That's good. Y'all got that though.
All right, I got you, Avery. I got you.
Hey, check this out. Something else happened though. Neat. I don't think it went that
All
way. I
right,
think
Miss
something
Pretty. All
else
right.
happened, man. Something happened. You understand? It's
Dominique, I think you Miss Pretty.
it's some rules.
I'm just gonna
It's
put that. I
rules.
think see, I saw your other hand typing right there. I really think Dominique.
Oh, it did. It was on the
I
Dutch.
think Dominique played nice in front of our face, but I think she Miss Pretty and she get
I
nasty,
can only do so much. I
Miss
can only
Pretty,
do so
look, how
much.
you look, Miss
nasty and evil off of her Miss Pretty page.
Miss Pretty was
Me
talking
and Miss
talk
Pretty had
bad.
them got into it and everything. Like I had them put Miss Pretty out on the last live, and then Candy had
Nah,
it was a whole thing. We made up on the
Miss
Miss
next
Pretty
Pretty
live.
so
ass
She
bad.
is
was
That
bad,
hype.
bro. She
was
bad.
like
Don't be messy. You
Miss
know,
Pretty be
don't be
talking that talk too.
Miss Pretty ass is bad. She's a troublemaker. That was
Yeah, she is. She is. She. Hey, you should
she,
have been
What?
here last.
She
baby though.
beefing too much.
She
She
be
said
silly.
it. Diamond Miss Pretty was beefing one night. Capricorn versus Virgo.
Mm-mm. Look at too much tea. Her
My
good
son a
document
Virgo
ass.
though. My
Too
son is
much tea
a Virgo.
documents
I mean, no, he's
everything.
a
Know
Capricorn. I'm
everything. Know
sorry.
when you said it, what time you said it. Too much tea, a damn tape recorder. She got everything. You
Maybe.
said this Monday. I can't remember the exact point in the live where you said it, but you said it in this live right here. I'd be like, dog, this motherfucker must be a machine.
Hey, for
Yeah.
real, man.
Too much tea is not fucking human. I'm telling y'all, dog. She ain't human, bro. Nobody
Hey,
remembering no shit like that. I'm talking about dog remember everything, bro.
bro, we were talking about some shit the other night though. We were getting into it. What China at? China ain't up here?
I'm trying to sleep.
Candy sleep too. Candy knocked out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Candy.
Man,
Candy,
No,
where
nigga,
you
I'm
at?
here. I'm
fuck
here.
up, man.
I'm
Man,
here. I'm
hold on,
just,
man.
I was taking care
Candy,
of
where
some
you at?
business.
You in
I'm
the
here.
truck right now?
Oh, look,
Come on,
chime
I'm
back
taking
in
care.
when
Nigga,
you
I'm
ready.
driving.
So you mean to tell me
I
nigga
thought
gotta
you were
run your
knocked out.
show too when I come over here? I came over here to relax.
Man, I'm here. I just have to take care of something right quick. That's all. Fuck.
I look, this is my chill time. I'm supposed to be a co-host.
But Murder, let me ask you this.
Yeah, let Dominique ask you that.
Girl, you better back up off me because I'm sick of you. I'm just
Ooh,
flat out sick of you. And I
Me
know
and
you
Candy.
experiencing it lately. Because you just full of it.
ooh. Who,
Hey,
who, who are you talking to?
hey,
Someone in
listen.
the comments?
I say. I'm done with the conversation. It's so 3 seconds ago. I'm so done with it. Girl, let go of the past.
See
I'm
them.
trying to see who you talking to.
Well, how you trying to see who I'm talking to? You're supposed to hear it.
Because you hear with your eyes and you see with your ears, nigga. Who you talking to?
Girl, that was the best comeback you had. Boo.
Oh my Jesus.
Boo.
What?
Cause I
He
cause I
wasn't
cause
taking a
I see
meeting.
with my ears and I hear with my eyes. Boo, that was whack.
Who you talking to?
That was a whack comeback. I won.
Man, get the
Moving
fuck
on.
out of here,
I
all that
won.
bitch
I
ass
win
shit.
again. I always win.
You don't want a
I hear
I
goddamn
win
thing.
on your page. I just won on your page. I come over here winning because I'm a winner.
Anyway, anywho, fuck, because I done fucked up the whole text message I'm supposed to be sending. What we was saying, because I ain't got time for
Oh,
that
my bad.
shit.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
so we
It's
Listen,
don't
linked
light
up
remember the
there.
bright, light bright
conversation in
ass
our
nigga.
own lives?
Light
I will
bright
remember
ass
the
nigga.
conversation. It's your lives. Remember
What
the
we was saying, Nick,
conversation.
I'm
Why don't
sorry. I can't hear you.
you?
That's
Oh,
a
My
beautiful
God.
woman, man.
we got to tell her the conversation and her.
Boy. Nah, man. Like the shit, I don't know. Like, all
Man,
right,
look,
Murder. Which go ahead.
oh,
What you say?
look, something else happened with that. That shit ain't go like that. Something else, somebody fucked up on both sides, and that's how it went like that. Them people ain't just keeping the money in. Man, they ain't doing that. I don't
No. The
believe
whole
that.
thing is you're right
I
that
don't
a nigga
believe that.
fucked up. But the thing is, it's like, let's say
Everybody fucked up in that. Everybody
wait,
fucked
wait,
up. And
wait, 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 wait.
but they
Stop.
fucked
Hold
up.
up. Let me stop you right there. So this is how shit works when it comes down to certain shit. Like, let's say I go and I bail you out, and
Yeah,
they put the money on somebody else's shit on accident. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm waiting. I call and motherfucker like, oh, well, yeah, now y'all gotta explain to me what the fuck this is. And so how that shit is fixed, nigga really have to wait until they get the other person, and then yeah, that shit fucked up like a
That's
motherfucker.
the thing. You already look. The bondsman already know that. Look, that's what it is. It's fucked up, but that's what it is.
Yeah. And so the people that need the answer
So
for it not being
you
blasted.
on mute. You on mute. OG Murder on mute. He trying to go off.
Murder, what you saying? You talking to me? What's happening? I feel like you fucking with me now, son. Like, what's going on, son? Like, wait, hold up. Fuck
What?
that. Wait, hold
That
up.
nigga on mute, man. You on mute, boy.
Wait, now I'm about to go on.
Hold on.
Fuck that.
You on mute. You on mute. You on mute, man.
I ain't mute you.
Oh, you gotta. You gotta take him off mute.
Candy muted him.
Oh, Candy.
Candy don't
Ah!
want to hear this shit right now. He cut his own self off. That nigga laughing at y'all.
Candy muted him.
Candy, you muted him.
Yeah, and he was giving Candy the business the other day. You remember? You remember yesterday he was on Candy
Yeah.
ass?
But wait,
Yeah.
Candy, you
I was
muted.
trying to get up there too.
I had to turn my fucking picture off because I'm like, fuck that. I'm about to protest. So I turned my picture off. I mean, my camera. So it's like,
Hey, look. That's the rules down there. Then, if that shit get lost in translation and the wrong nigga get out, you got to wait get until they
that's
get the right person
real.
back. So that's just what it is. That's just what it is, then. You got me. I'm
Yeah,
thinking it's a conspiracy and all that, man. That's what them people do, man.
I did not mute him. He muted his motherfucking self.
Oh,
Don't
all
nobody
right.
do
My
y'all
bad,
like
Candy.
that.
I'm
Oh, I thought you
sorry.
was sex tripping. I thought you had them muted.
Fuck no, man. That
All
nigga
right.
be
Well,
man. Fuck
all right.
no,
Well, hold
man.
up. Okay,
Hold
sorry. I'm
That
off.
nigga crazy. That nigga that's crazy, man. That
Nigga,
nigga.
man, that nigga Joseph
Oh,
bad. Per usual. Per fucking usual.
he
Nigga,
got to,
I ain't
man.
mute you. You better leave
He
out the
got
camera.
to. It's down at 12 o'clock. He got to.
Oh, he
But nah,
got to.
that's
Oh,
some. But
he got
look,
to. Yeah, I guess
no,
so.
that's some real shit though.
What?
Like,
Miss Pretty. Miss Pretty,
imagine.
I'll let you up. Why you not up here, Miss Pretty?
What Miss Pretty at?
Miss Pretty, where you at?
Yeah, that
Yeah, I'm
bitch.
about to say, like, for
Miss
real.
Pretty was
Like,
talking with the
I
business last time. Miss
I
Pretty,
can't.
so just
you
think
ain't on
about
that.
it.
Miss Pretty, you ain't on that type of time. Stop it. You flogging.
Miss Pretty, drop down and come back up. Murder, what's wrong with your thing? Are you stunting, boy? Boy, you stunting. That nigga there, bro.
Wait, we got 110 people
Oh
watching.
Lord, you know you're killing me.
Oh
He
my,
killing himself right now because all he want to do is
oh
play.
my God.
Well, drop down and come back. Drop down and come back because that's your shit. Drop
Man,
down and
hold
come
on. Let me
back.
grab
You
it.
better move
Oh, Miss,
like, bro.
hold on,
Yeah.
Miss Pretty, you back? Let me see, Miss. Oh, there you. Oh, there you go.
All right, 100.
Candy,
Okay.
if this your live, you could have unmuted me. Why you ain't want to unmute me, Candy?
Man, you see how that nigga been all kind of work can't dance, bro?
It's your live. You could
Never,
have unmuted me. You know
never
you
muted
fucking
that
muted
I
me.
nigga.
ain't have
Say that
access
you
for
be
this.
trying to play
Muted
some
him,
dirty
bro.
games on your
I
panel. You a
never
rotten
muted
motherfucker over
him, bro.
here.
I
You
ain't have
dirty. You a
access for
dirty
this.
Nah.
motherfucker over here.
Oh, fuck.
Every time I come in
I
your
ain't have
shit, you
access.
try to treat me like
You're
that.
a real
You know you
scumbag,
fucking
bro.
press that button.
You're a
You
real
didn't like what I
scum.
said, and you
Man,
fight.
you're a
How
real
the fuck I
scum.
did it in my fucking hands ain't never. I gotta touch my screen to mute it. Y'all
Now he muted. Now you see, now I just muted that nigga. You see what I'm saying? See, that's how you do that shit. But he really gonna mute himself, and he know he gonna mute himself. But I just muted that man. Look, I ain't tolerating no disrespect on this platform. Yeah. What's up?
That's a fact.
What's up? I
Peace,
ain't
thank
But
you,
tolerating
now,
no
man.
like,
disrespect. Yeah.
look,
Sit your
on
ass
some
back.
real shit though, let me say this, right? And I done had situations with these people, like on some shit to where, like, I'm gonna use for an example when I worked at the public defender's office. So, what's
Mm-hmm.
up, Ocean? So, when I worked at OPD, like
Mm-hmm.
some of the people like that I had to check in with and ask questions and shit like that based on their attitudes at the jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers like bitches just be having attitudes. Like just the dumb shit, all of that, like the petty shit, whatever.
This nigga supposed to be on
So
his job reading comments, and he want to lay back like a big dog.
Hey,
nah,
Fuck
it's
wrong with him?
good. Cause
Neek,
they ain't really
Neek,
like that.
Hey,
Ain't really
Neek,
like that. I'm looking at the comments right now.
Neek. I
But
know I remembered you from somewhere, Neek. You was
see
on
that?
one of my cases. I was in jail on a domestic. My baby mama lied on me, and a chick with dreads came up in that motherfucker and came to speak to me about my public defender.
That
no,
might have been how she probably tried to sink your ass, bro.
I
She
promise you,
don't play
no,
that.
listen,
She don't play
no,
that domestic violence
oh,
shit.
that's fucked up.
don't
Monique,
do
that fucked up, man.
What part
Listen to what
about
I
it?
got it on
What
my
part
jacket.
about it? Look,
Hey,
bitch,
I got that on my jacket. That's fucked up, man.
look, I
She
swear
don't
to God, I'm
play.
still human. So it's one of
That
them
fucked
took
me.
her like,
I couldn't get no good job because of that. That's fucked up.
no,
He don't
brother.
play behind that
Am I
shit.
muted?
Look, brother.
Am
Ain't
I
no
No.
unmuted?
innocent.
Nigga, you been not muted. You just playing games, bro.
No
Candy,
innocent.
I see what you want to play today. I see you want to play the innocent and try to make me look like I'm the bad guy and shit tonight, huh?
You
Bro,
are. You are the
you
bad guy.
Yeah, that's
nah.
what we
oh
doing. We pressing mute buttons and trying to set me up and frame me and shit. I see what's going on, dog.
You
man,
are
you
the New Orleans bad
tripping.
guy,
You
though.
playing
Bruh.
games. See, y'all don't know Candy. See, that's how she set shit up. She sit there and she play the innocent role and y'all fall for that shit talking about something I muted myself. Y'all ain't see me touch that fucking phone. Y'all just want to believe
I
that
muted
shit is
you
so
the
fucking
second
good.
time. The
No,
first
you
time
did it
I
both
did
fucking
not
times.
mute
Fuck
you.
that.
No, I didn't. And I had to pull to the side to make sure my shit stay
Fuck that.
clear so
No,
I can
dog.
run this app. I'm
No,
not trying to
y'all
hear
go
what you
call
talking
Candy a
about. Yeah.
liar tonight.
Thank you.
It's time
Too
for y'all to
much
call Candy a
tea.
bullshitter tonight.
Too much
Say, bro, you know
tea.
what we
I
gonna
love
do? But
you.
tell your
Candy
partner too
tripping.
much to replay it and show me touching that fucking phone.
Nigga, you know how to
Candy
do all that shit
on
Too
without
every
much
touching it.
T,
What
night.
you
no,
say,
too
baby?
much T
What you
be
say?
Johnny on the spot. Show me where I touched that fucking phone at. And if y'all
Hush your
ain't
mouth.
no proof of me
Hush your
touching that
mouth.
phone, y'all
Look,
need to understand
Candy.
that Candace is a
Yeah.
manipulating liar.
Candy, the last time you pulled the truck over, remember that phone call that I just got not too long ago or whatever? The second one, not the first one. But
I don't, no, I don't know. Yeah, 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 yeah,
all
yeah.
right, cool. Baby, an apology, another apology came through,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
to check in with somebody else. So we're gonna check in with that afterwards. Now you see
Okay.
what happens when we talk things through instead
Fuck
of
talking things
reacting.
through.
I mean, I get that, but still, like I said, I can't. Hey, I
You
can't.
right. You right. You right. You
No,
right.
nah.
Johnny on the
How you
spot.
respond is how you respond. But
You
now,
right.
at least you can learn the lesson. But
We have come to a mutual understanding.
I have to catch strays.
Absolutely.
Look at this.
Absolutely.
Candace is a
Mutual
sweetheart.
understanding. We can't go
Candace,
That's right.
Candace is a sweetheart. Look at this shit. Candy is a sweetheart. Candy
I
is a
love y'all.
sweetheart. Candy is a sweetheart. Y'all full of shit. All y'all drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
I love y'all. I love
She love
him.
her. She love her.
I love him.
murder.
I
We love
love
you.
him.
That's just why New
What?
Orleans. That's just why New Orleans in the position is in, cause that's just how niggas just play fucking violin strings on y'all heart.
We
Y'all
love
fall
you,
for
murder.
it. Be the
Murder.
nice
Look,
people.
I don't
Those
do
know the
violin strings with New Orleans no more, baby.
You're not
Derek
around strangers
Casino,
anymore, murder. We
I
love
had
you,
my
murder.
little one, baby. So,
Oh, should
baby,
send it over.
that was our breakup.
We
No,
love
no.
you, murder. You ain't on the phone with BG, brother. We love you.
That's right. Okay, now that's right.
Yeah,
Amen, brother.
I know. Start out.
Ocean City
Hell
No,
no.
tea over. I'm always for spilling a good one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
it's rice tea.
Always for it.
Thank you, Big Fine, my baby.
Yeah,
Somebody finally say
it's
I'm
a
gonna eat
rice
y'all
tea.
down there. Thank
Big
you, my
Fine, let me tell
baby.
you something. Big Fine, let me
Yes,
tell you
Miss
something.
Yo Yo.
Big Fine, let me tell you something.
Nah.
All right. We're not gonna jelly his biscuits in here. All right. He get enough of that at
Hold
12:30
on.
on his
First of
own.
all, you ain't
Hey,
gotta jelly my biscuit, but you damn sure gonna put a little bit more butter in my grits.
Oh
Nigga,
shit.
I'll leave
Oh
your
shit.
grits
Girl,
stiff.
what I
Oh
said,
shit.
huh?
I'll
You
leave
ain't
that
gotta
shit
jelly my
stiff.
biscuit, but
I
you
ain't
Listen,
damn
putting
let's
sure
no
gonna put
butter
a
in
see,
little
your
bit
yo.
more butter
grits.
in my grits.
And I ain't putting no cheese in that
I
motherfucker
said what
neither.
I say.
No
And
diddy.
I
No
said what
diddy.
I said.
I said what I
Pause.
say. And
And
I
I
Pause.
said
You
what
know a
I
chick that
said.
do
said what
Gouda
I
grits
said. I
come with
boy,
shrimp
murder
and
and candy been going
shit.
at it the
I
whole
mean,
week.
Oh man, that's the whole
They been going
situation.
at it
I'm
for
not
the last
doing nothing for this nigga.
Ain't gonna do
murder and candy
everything.
for
Ain't
the
gonna do
week now.
everything.
Everything. Everything.
Oh
Even though
my
he work on my nerves sometimes.
Ain't gonna do everything.
That's still my
see the
brother.
butter. That's right, VVS. Cause right, coating in my baby. Put that butter on them grits.
Take that butter
Right.
off the goddamn screen.
That's
We
right.
ain't, we
That's
ain't buttering
right.
Yeah,
no grits around here.
That's what I'm talking about.
man,
yeah.
sis and candy. I
Nicole,
ain't
come
gonna
on,
front.
Nicole.
Show people some
What's up,
I
baby?
don't feel right
love.
cooking grits
Oh,
without no butter in them
love.
bitches, son. Like I can't
I
do
said
that, son.
I would
Like what's
serve that nigga some stale ass grits and
yeah,
some
but
cold
son,
ass
like
eggs.
Mm-mm-mm.
you
See,
gotta
y'all
you
listening
Burnt
to this?
bacon.
a
That's y'all
plate
sweetheart.
first before
That's y'all
you
sweetheart.
like make
About
the
serving
shit
up
stale. Like
stale
fuck,
grits and
just
shit.
sit the plate
What
on the
y'all don't know
side and
about
make the
murder? Look,
plate stale.
what y'all don't know about murder is murder ain't used to them grits. He used to that farina with the sugar.
Wait, too
I
much
ain't
tea.
doing
Hold
no
on, wait a minute.
sugar
Hold on, wait
neither.
1 second. So too much tea. You trying to start a controversy?
That's right, too much tea. I love it here too. We
So wait,
ain't beefing.
too much
This
tea.
is a nice
Are you trying to start
political.
a controversy?
You're not about to go there with too much tea. Not on here. You do
So
that.
wait a
You
minute.
do
So
no no
wait.
no.
So too much tea trying to tell you to go. So that's what we doing now. So
You
since
not about you not
so
about to put
since
no
you got
words
a
in too much tea
got a
mouth.
channel now, you gonna turn off.
Listen,
You not
Too
about
much
to put too
sugar.
much
Yeah.
no words in
Look,
too much
So
tea
hey,
no
mouth.
no
the
what
no
they
shit
be
too
doing,
much
that's
tea.
going on
So
in
so
New
so you
Orleans right
drinking
now,
the
we talking
Kool-Aid now.
about butter
uh,
and
Too
grits.
much
Who
tea is
drinking the
AI.
Kool-Aid? Too much
Now,
tea?
now look at this. The first
They
day I
got
come sit on
sugar.
the first day I come do a whole show over here, she ready to turn on me and go solo. You old Marianne looking ass motherfucker.
Too
Man.
much tea ain't said that.
And
Yeah,
they
that's
got
too
somebody
much
in
tea
the
with them
comments
blind.
being messy, talking about you put sugar in your
uh,
grits.
That was
I'm
too
just
much
saying,
tea with
I
them
should be
blind. She
putting you
started
out.
some shit and you ain't respond the correct way. You fed into the bullshit. See, so
I'm
now I
not
know
Oh
feeding
my
that
her
it don't
nothing.
take
That's
much
but
goodness.
on
to
my book.
leave.
put that shit in
See how
all
easy it
caps
is
too. I think.
to
I
get
think
you
she
to
put it in
leave.
all caps too.
Hold up, y'all. Now you want to be a crybaby because too much tea says she like my channel.
Yeah, man.
Now you want to be a crybaby. Wipe your fucking tears, nigga.
I see
Wipe
what's
your
going
tears.
on
It's
here.
okay. It's
I see what's
okay.
going on here.
You see everybody love
I
your
guess I gotta
channel.
start looking for my replacement.
I wish the fuck you would. I'll bust you in your shit, nigga. What's up?
This nigga going solo.
What's
I
up,
was
nigga?
act up
What's up?
too much
Nigga,
tea.
I
Trying
wish
to
you
get
would,
ready
nigga.
to y'all move. I see what's
Nigga,
going
I
on here.
wish you would,
I
man.
see what's
Play
going
with me
on
if you
here.
want
You
to.
gotta
Play
watch.
with me if you want to.
See, they made a false move just now. They just
Man,
told you.
play with me if you want to. See, I
See
ain't
how they
trying to hear
got
none of
Dixie out
that.
the
I'm
game?
about to hang him.
My choice.
I'm about to hang him.
Say, bro, that's how they got Dr. Samuels. This the
That's
same.
right. Yeah, y'all told her
Pump
right.
fake.
Go lay down. Nigga,
He
look, you
pump fake.
tired? Go lay your ass down and take a fucking nap, nigga. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Fuck wrong with
He
you?
pump fake. He pump faking anyway. He pump faking. He love it over here too.
You know he do because he like to have that different conversation.
A brand new Lexus, it's a project
See,
cool.
he could go deep over here.
Biggest words
He
it's so
better cut it out. He gonna go deep over here. See, I tried to tell y'all this side of murder, but I tried to give y'all this side a long time ago. This motherfucker is very intelligent. He can have the most intelligent conversation with anybody in the world and smart as fuck. Smarter, but he know how to play that fucking game though. But I could give it to him. He play that motherfucker
see.
to the T.
He's calculating. He's
To,
calculating.
to the
He's
T,
playing
he
chess.
playing it. See, that's
He's
they be
playing
thinking
chess.
he a dummy. They be thinking he a dummy and he
That
this and
bitch
that.
play chess.
They
That
don't
bitch
even
play
they
chess. He don't know what
the
checkers he
worst thing
fight.
they could have The worst thing they could have ever did is let a smart nigga play dumb.
All right, that's enough talk about me. Carry on with our conversation. We don't need nobody looking into me.
Shut your ass up.
I don't know, y'all.
I want everybody to look into the Bilderberg Group and the Trilateral Coalition.
Yeah, Bill the Bird. Shout out to Bill the Bird.
Yeah, and I'm listening to the old high
Yeah,
boys.
I want to
Like
give a shout
when
out.
Wayne had a little bush.
Shout out to
So look, with the Bilderberg, how long now I know they've been, they've been with the other families ruling so much forever.
The Rockefellers,
Forever. Yeah, yeah,
all of them,
yeah.
yes.
With all of them. So
Yes. And
do you think it's ever gonna come to an end?
there's no way. There's no way it could come to an end.
That's
Because
Dominique
Mm-hmm.
in the middle. Child, what? That's Dominique in the middle.
the elite are going to
See, but
rule.
what everybody asks about Dominique, bro? What if Dominique use a hot piece around here on YouTube, huh?
I be chilling.
That's right, Nicole, 48 Laws of Power. I know that book. Now what you say, so there's no way they could come to an end.
There's no way because the elite are always going to be the elite. And just like the government in New Orleans, on one step down, they're going to pull a partner up.
That's
That
real.
I can see. That I can
That's
see
real.
So, all
100%.
right. So basically, what we got going on up here is we got a bunch of people saying that the sheriff is wrong, except for Dominique. She the only one to agree that it's cool for to take people money and let out other
Fuck
people.
no. Don't you dare
Dominique
do
the
me
only one
that.
who agree with that.
Don't you dare do me that.
What?
Fuck no.
No, I'm summarizing what the conversation been, and like everybody up here was like against it, but like you coming from off that side, you was like kind of justifying it. So by you
Ain't
justifying,
no
like
justification.
it was with them, so I just was just saying what was, because the people probably want to know what's going on. All us said
Uh-uh.
wrong. Dominique said that the people right.
Man, when them fucking people, once you realize you let that boy out, you was supposed to have motherfucking cars and niggas running up the street catching that nigga. Straight
But
up.
Dominique, what about the other inmate who's supposed to be released?
Who, Derek?
No, the one who's supposed to be released, not the one that they let out. The one that got released.
Oh. Well, fuck.
But
They
you
can't
said
let
that's
they
you
catch the other
said you was
niggas.
cool with the process that they had to catch the other one first before
No,
they.
fuck no, I'm not cool with the process. That shit fool is a motherfucker. But the whole thing is,
See, look, then
like,
what somebody told me, right?
go
When
ahead.
you say something and then you say but, that erased everything you said before that. So this is what
I
you really wanted to say. Now, all right, we erased that front part. Now say what you about to say. Such and
yeah,
such and such.
I
But
ain't saying that shit like that at all.
come on, say what you about to say.
So what I'm saying is, when that kind of shit happens, don't you dare do that. Don't you point your finger at me. So when that kind of shit happens, like overall, when it comes down to the fucking people that's responsible for that shit, you got real people that sit behind fucking computers. This ain't got nothing to do with the motherfuckers that actually gotta go get these people and bring them downstairs. All of that shit like that ain't got shit to do with that.
Yeah, but look,
You take the
that's
long way
they
home all the time. You take the long way home. We be asking simple questions. You pick
man, that's them
wrong way.
people rules, man. Look,
You
murder.
Hey,
such
like I'm
a
That's
telling
run.
people
them
around
people
that.
rules.
You is that
It's
person you
fucked up.
call and they go tell
That's
you
how
to
it
get this
go.
person. Then you
All
call
right,
you
so
If
back.
they
thank you.
let the
You
wrong
All that
person out,
people give
they
up.
not finna they not finna let the right person out, then leave them out. No, they ain't finna
yeah,
do that. They ain't doing that. That's using too many resources. They ain't finna do that. They
yeah,
finna
you
go get
can't do that.
they ain't
You
gonna
see
do.
what I'm
They finna
saying?
go get the
Because
person they
mind
need to
you,
get. Because look, this probably why they doing it. Because look, y'all could be running a play. Somebody, the bonds nigga put the wrong name on there, and y'all can run a play on them.
exactly,
And
they
then
get
now
their money
both of
back.
y'all out. Both of y'all out. Y'all only paid a bond on one person, but two people out.
Exactly,
Man, them
mind you.
crackers ain't finna play like that, boy. Them crackers ain't doing that, bro.
Exactly. Somebody got to answer for that. But the whole thing is
So
they haven't put out who got to answer for that because they haven't put out a name. Any other
But see
time,
that
Don't nobody got to answer for it. This
us people to
rules.
put out a name. I can't say that.
See,
Gus
that's
is
what
Whoever
that
out
pisses
there,
me off.
fucking name.
whoever down there at that desk who doing introduction and extradition, whoever up in there booking, who doing booking and
Straight up.
release,
Talk that shit,
that's who
Teddy.
you
But
talking
see now, look, check this
That's
out.
what
How
I'm
y'all?
saying.
Well, look, they might have straightened them out. They might have somebody. We ain't gonna know that. Y'all ain't gonna know if they straighten them out or not. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like
because
they
they
finna
don't let
broadcast
somebody get
that.
a name. They not gonna let somebody get reprimanded who they people and they work with them. So it's
We
all
don't
hand in
know
hand.
though,
But
Teddy.
look,
Teddy, we
bro,
don't know though, bro. You ain't gonna know. You think
Man, all
they
of it
finna
is
make
hand
that
in hand.
public, bro?
that
All of it
happened
is
so
hand in
many
hand.
times at the new jail when I worked there. Mind you, they got a fucking old deputy that's in this bitch. You see what I'm
Hands are
saying? Like,
washing hands. Hands are washing hands. And if you work with them and you fuck with them, you're not gonna see them lose their job. So everybody
but
gonna
look,
cover up for everybody.
kid you not, kid you not.
I most
I ain't
probably
even
do.
gonna front, dog. Look, the irresponsible behavior, and it goes back to something that Murder said in the beginning. Something very simple. When you're not paying attention, you see what I'm saying? That's a very fucking tedious job. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
this, mind you, I was a motherfucker that came through and was operating the doors, right? And so them fucking doors, them fucking sliding doors, like where you open in the fucking
Airlock. Yeah, the airlock.
the driveway. Look, like the fucking driveway where you bring the people in, where you coming out, all that shit like that. You know how
Orthodox.
long
Yeah.
that shit take for that shit to open and close? You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like if you on some shit to where you didn't figure it out or you got a way out, you know you could like really get out that bitch. You see what I'm saying? Mind you, it's really all kinds of ways. You see what
So
I'm
wait, this
saying?
is this is what I'm hearing because I'm looking at OSHA too. OSHA, I wish you would have came up here some more. But this is what I'm hearing right now.
Ocean come up.
It's it's just like with the city of New Orleans with the mayor. The mayor don't listen to the streets or hear what people gotta really say. She go by what her people talking about. Same thing with the sheriff. If the sheriff would just dumb it down to the people that's working the ground floor of everything, she would know where the weak spots are, where the problem could be, and where it could be addressed at. Clearly, she
yeah,
don't care about that because she's not having these conversations. I don't know what the fuck the morning meetings are about or what the safety meetings or whatever it is about. But clearly, it ain't about what it needs to be about because this is a conversation that's coming from y'all, Osha, and you. It sounds like to me one of the first things that should be done as becoming a sheriff is to talk to the deputies that's ground level to find out where's the weak spots, what's the problem, who makes the mistakes, how the mistakes being made, and how can we fix this situation?
Drop
Because
the
yeah,
if you never ask those questions, you never get an answer. You go in there blind. So now you just sitting there doing what you think is best for your pockets to make sure you stay paid. Because that's all I'm hearing right now. So it still leads up to it's the fucking sheriff's fault.
click
She's
the link.
supposed to be the leader. She's supposed to be the person that's supposed to guide y'all through everything. That's what leaders do. Leaders guide, they protect, they make sure y'all straight, they listen to what you gotta say. That's a leader. But a person that's
yeah,
just following suit, they can just start filling up a spot and get paid for it, because that's what it sounds like she doing to me.
And that's
yeah.
Man,
basically
That
why I meant
now
she
look,
let
that's
the other
listen, but
ranks.
that's what they want up there though. You gotta understand something. That's how you even get that position. You ain't finna get that position being like that.
Go stand up. Somebody
yeah,
Nah,
ask
like to be
that.
honest with you, I disagree with
Drop
that.
the link.
You
Drop
see
the
what
link.
I'm saying?
I
Like
dropped
with
it.
that, I disagree with what Black said, not what Candy said. The whole shit is,
Hmm.
wait, what you said, Murder?
Somebody was saying bring O'Shane up.
Yeah, I was telling. That's what I was saying. Like Ocean, click the button. But on some real shit though, with this is one of them things to where it's like it's clear. You see what I'm saying? Like it's fucked up. Just kind of the same way, like what we had the debate about like the fucking Byron video and that kind of shit like that. Like
rest in
it's
peace to chicken, man. Rest in peace to churches, man. Rest in
yeah,
peace
for
to
real. Rest in peace, churches. You know, like shout out to Sweet Wine. I ain't know churches was a YC though. You know, like the whole young chicken movement. I ain't
yeah,
even know
man.
that was a thing.
I'm
But
sick of
I
y'all
really
with that
be on
shit.
it,
Fuck
like
churches. Ain't nobody
Respect.
got time for
That's
that shit.
respect.
fucks with churches, man. I drove all the way up and
But
through
I don't
like
fuck with churches because I don't fuck with chickens. I eat them bitches. That's all I do to a chicken.
but I eat chicken. But I got
Fuck
chased by
churches.
one too. But then I understood it.
And
See, that's
no,
what
no,
I'm
It
see.
no,
wasn't
That's why
my
I don't
fault.
fuck with them.
My
no,
fucking
no,
See,
cousin,
Candy,
like,
Candy,
fuck with the
Candy.
what?
You
babies.
What?
didn't had a fire. You didn't had a fire lemon pepper yang. You heard me? Like,
Yeah.
stop playing.
That's
Hey,
why I say I eat chicken. I don't fuck with chickens.
You gotta
I
fuck
try to
with
be.
them.
No, I ain't trying to be buddy pal with them motherfuckers and have them all in my yard and shit.
Okay,
You
okay,
crazy?
look.
hey, son, this ain't got nothing to do with having chickens in the yard, son. Nigga just was
Man,
like,
look.
rest in peace, churches.
Y'all
Hey,
wasted
motion.
too. Oh shit, hold up, baby. Y'all
No,
wasted
you're good. Go ahead.
too much resource, too much respect, too much rest in peace, too much understanding for a motherfucking chicken. Fuck that chicken. Straight
Man,
up.
that
All right.
was a nice ass shirt though, son.
So,
Man,
but you
sweet
gonna
wine
get.
out his
You know
mind.
what? You know what? With that attitude, you're gonna
That
get
shirt is
demonetized.
ill, son.
I'm gonna
You're
get
gonna get
what?
demonetized from slandering the name of churches.
I said
That nigga,
chicken. I
that's
never said
alive,
churches.
man.
I eat churches now. That chicken.
I fuck with churches, both of the
That's
churches.
that greasy
I
ass
fuck with
chicken, man. Y'all eating
alternative
that
church.
greasy
I
ass
go to
chicken, man?
church, I eat
Everybody
churches,
out the
and
hood.
I rocks with the chicken churches.
Man, I don't
Yeah,
eat that
fuck that
shit no
chicken
more,
fried at
man. No,
home. Exactly. That's what I'm
What
talking.
you talking
That's
about?
the movement right there. Fuck that chicken fried
That's
at
what you
home.
talking about, man.
That's the
Rest in peace
movement.
churches, man.
real.
That's the movement
Rest in
right
peace
there,
churches.
y'all. Yeah.
Straight up.
Man, eating
Chicken
that
fried at
greasy
home.
ass chicken,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You could do
Yeah.
better
Now
than
see,
that. Hell
let me
no.
tell y'all something. If churches was around my grandmother when she was still living, my grandmother would have wrung that motherfucker neck and brought him in the kitchen and plucked all the feathers off
So
and
you know what
cleaned it
that's
real
saying?
good
At
and
You know
least
what
I
fried
that's
this
live
saying?
by
motherfucker. And the
Popeyes
family would
though.
have been
Hey,
fed. And the
you know what
Hey,
that's
family would
that's
have
a
saying?
been fed.
Churches,
Bitch, I live
churches
by
would have
Popeyes,
created
so it was
sustenance
all
for you.
good.
Churches would
listen.
have created substance for you and your family members. Therefore, you would have digested him, took a part of him, and it would have made you have more energy for your day because you got your
And I
protein.
would have shitted him out. So he'd have been out of here.
He would have been a
No
part of
energy.
you.
It's
He would
Churches
have
would
been a
have been
part
a
of
part of
better
you.
nothing.
options. It's better options than that.
With the comments. I with the comments. Friday at home. I with the comments. That's what I'm talking about. Comments. Yeah. Yeah, y'all.
For
Fuck that
real.
chick Friday. Oh, yeah. I with
We
them.
need
I'm
our
with
own
y'all.
currency.
I ain't sitting there saying no rest in peace church. Niggas die every day, beat, and we talk about some rest in peace chicken?
We need a real
What?
own currency, son.
All right, bro. We just
Oh,
Tell you,
Churches.
you know what's killing me? We're talking about rest in peace churches and all y'all motherfuckers that had chicken with this week.
I
Yeah,
got a
but nigga
bird
ain't
sitting
eating no
right here.
churches. That nigga, you know, churches, man.
Rotisserie. I got a
Kid you
lemon
not.
pepper rotisserie chicken sit right
Candy, did
next to
I
me right now.
say
I
Candy?
don't eat
And
chicken,
I
man.
just
Yes.
tell you about the salad that put me to sleep last
I
night.
don't
Yes,
eat.
the chicken salad. Uh-huh.
With the chicken.
Yeah, for the
Chick-fil-A. I
churches.
made a Chick-fil-A salad.
Nah,
Had
hey, murder. I
a
don't eat chicken.
Chick-fil-A Cobb salad with no tomato.
Shit.
Say,
Sun
bro,
beans on a whole
who the
bunch.
fuck won't walk around with a chicken on the t-shirt?
Byron.
I don't
Byron.
know. I think he went
Yeah,
pick it up.
I wish I
But
would walk around with a big ass chicken on my.
Talk about some rest in peace churches.
I'm
What?
just saying. All I know is TBC should be on a ban. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, you
People,
be look,
yeah, what they
straight
yeah,
up.
had rest in peace
you
churches
telling
on
the truth.
t-shirts.
Look, Big Five said just had Popeyes.
Man, look.
Exactly. We all
Throw
love
some
chicken.
bread to my
What's up,
folks,
Ocean?
son. Let TBC ride through on Durgeon
Hey,
Wall
how
and
y'all bring
blow
Ocean
them
up on late?
bitches.
I'm
You
Y'all
see
about to
what
rude.
say something to
I'm
Ocean.
saying?
Hold up.
Y'all
Wait,
is
hold up.
rude, bro. How y'all bring somebody up and don't let them talk?
Hey,
Y'all,
Ocean.
We
y'all
got to be rude.
rude.
hey,
It's 12 o'clock. We
how
got
are
to be
you?
rude right
What you
now.
do over here?
Man, it's almost 1 in the
Scum
morning. We
game.
got to be rude.
Ocean, thank you for coming up. I do want to tell him, I do want you to tell him some of your experience, if you don't mind, as being a deputy sheriff back there in Orleans Parish. You know, the good, the bad, they ain't no good, but you know, the cruelty and all that other bullshit that they do. So people can really understand, like, they're not communicating with y'all and they really don't give a fuck about y'all that's on the ground, bro. What's on the ground, they don't care about that shit.
She beat me up earlier.
So, so this is my thing. From my standpoint on things. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
Yes.
good.
good.
I worked in OJC. I actually worked in there with D. And a lot of the time while I was working in there, she's the one who had my back, watching the cameras, watching the doors, making sure everything was good. I can't tell y'all how many times I went in that jail and had absolutely no idea in these meetings what the fuck was going on from the night before.
Hmm.
You know, y'all been trying to get me on this for a while now, and I'm just gonna come out and I'm just gonna say it. They have no idea how to run this new facility because they do not have the bodies necessary to run this fucking facility. And I said what the fuck I said.
For real.
Understaffed, underpaid, motherfuckers walk around with an attitude and a chip on their shoulder. If you're not fucking one of these male ranks, you not shit in this fucking jail. And I said what I said. I was not about to lay on my back, spread my legs, and pop my shit for none of these motherfuckers that I worked with. Because I can't tell you how many of these male deputies were fucking the female deputies and were even getting them pregnant. Like
Yes,
y'all,
yes.
y'all ain't worried about your motherfucking job. Y'all
Yeah.
worried about the next person you can fuck.
Hmm. Clock
Wait,
it.
hold up.
Oh yeah.
Remember when the fucking baby shower, nigga shut that
That's
bitch down for the baby shower? You was still up?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing about that fucking baby shower. They asked me. They asked me if I wanted to come to that, and I said I'm not. I'm not entertaining y'all's foolishness. So this is the thing. I was the only white
man.
deputy on my shift. I was the only white deputy basically in the whole fucking jail. And
Don't do that.
the second
That-
that shit popped off, and the second that shit got bad, oh, who are they going to try to blame that shit on? Not the people that are fucking each other. Because, like I said, if you wanted to be something in that jail, you had to be fucking at least two or three of the male ranks. I wasn't interested in that
Right.
shit. So I was thrown under the bus for a lot of shit that I should have never been involved in.
Yeah, but you know why? Cause that's gonna soften the blow. You know what I'm saying? They gotta throw you under the
Oh,
bus.
that's exactly what they were trying to do. But what they failed
Right.
to understand is I wasn't just a regular white female that was just gonna, be quiet and not fucking say anything. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm from the West Coast. We don't
Mm-hmm.
play that shit. Where I'm from, if you have
Mm-hmm.
something to say to somebody, you're gonna come out and you're gonna fucking say it. Because at the end of the day, CYA, cover your ass and
Right. Right.
ask me. That's exactly what the fuck I did. I can't tell you how many times her and I had private conversations outside of that place. And while we were in while we were in those four just dismal ass walls. And I said what I said. It was dismal in there. You walk in, the morale is bad. And like you were just saying earlier, Candy, as the sheriff, you're supposed to keep morale up. You're supposed to make sure that your people are taken care of. And they don't give a fuck about the people that work up in there. They don't care.
You ever work with Mama D?
And I can say
Let me
that
ask you a
because I
question.
work there.
You ever work with Mama D?
Mm.
You know
Huh?
who Mama D
So
is?
yeah, I know who
Damn.
that is.
You
Wait,
know
what
who
you
Mama D
say?
is? They need to bring back the deputies like Mama D.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So look, she
Mama D
died
did
in
she
straight up.
pass away? But didn't
Yes.
she pass away
I'm
though?
on a fucking backup code.
Man, this is exclusive right here.
Yes,
Yeah.
straight up.
But
Mama D was
You see
straight.
but wait, hold up. Didn't she pass away, D?
yeah.
Yeah, she
Like
now
she
mind
was
you,
not dead
yes,
in
I will
it, but
say
like, she yeah,
she
like in
she
that
was
bitch.
she was good people. She was good people. She
And then
was
she was
actually
Mama
one of
D
the people who told me I was under investigation.
yeah, Mama D was the
Look,
realest.
that lady looked me straight in my face and she said, "Ocean." She used my first name at that. "Ocean, you are under investigation right now." I said, "Yeah."
Under
I said, "What
investigation.
for?"
What?
"Murder." You don't remember the conversation we had?
No, but I got an exit as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, you're right. Because so me, Candy, and Neek all had a conversation off of this platform. They've been telling me for a while, hey, Ocean, you need to come in and you need to let people know what's going on behind these doors. I was under investigation. I'm pretty sure that if you're a New Orleans native, you know who Flo is.
Yeah, we know
Uh-huh.
Flo was with little
Okay. Yeah.
Young Money.
Well, yeah. Um, Flo had the rank in his back pocket.
Mm.
Anything this motherfucker wanted, he figured out a way to get it. Cell phones, any and everything you could want, this motherfucker had a way to get it. And if he didn't find a way to get it, shit popped off on that tier. I worked on 4C for 8 months,
Uh-huh.
and he was the only one who continuously thought that it was a good idea for him to ask me to bring shit into the facility. No, I don't feel comfortable with that. Oh, well, don't you know how I am? Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck who you are or who you think you are. I don't care who you know.
You
At
talking
the end of
about
the
Flo?
day,
You talking
you
about
you not taking care like murder when I tell you, well,
wait,
when I tell y'all.
wait. We just want to get this clear. We're on clarity. You talking about
Yeah,
Flo used to rap with Lil Wayne,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
right? Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He had so many people in his back pocket that the second I told him no, when I tell you my time at that jail went left, and it went left
Mhm.
fucking fast.
Retaliation.
I can't tell you how many reports I did to get me off of that fucking pod. This motherfucker felt comfortable enough to walk up to me like he fucking knew me, asking me to bring heroin into the facility. What makes you think you got it like that? Unless the ranking officers are allowing you to think you got it like that.
That
Me,
was
Mhm.
I
niggas.
wasn't allowed, I wasn't about to allow that, because at the end of the day, I feel like in a way you're in there to be rehabilitated,
We gonna
or
bring
for
you
the
up.
people who gave a fuck about people who had a problem. Me, I'm a recovering addict. I wasn't about to do all that shit. I wasn't about to see motherfuckers die in their cells because they were ODing off shit, and motherfuckers couldn't figure out how it was getting into the facility. That wasn't something that I was interested in. The
Ethics.
second that I told him no, I wasn't gonna do that, murder. That fucking investigation started then. Why would I be under investigation for telling a motherfucker no?
That's the last thing you
What I'm
should have
trying to
been.
understand, I'm confused.
He was asking me to bring drugs into the facility, and I told him no.
And
The
why
the second I told him no, that's when I was under investigation
under investigation for what?
for not bringing in the shit that he wanted. So he went and
No,
he was going and he was going and telling the rank, that I couldn't handle my job, that I was incompetent, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Mind you,
What?
yeah,
It don't add up though. That don't,
yes,
it don't add up though. It don't add up though.
Well, if you
there
listen to
was,
the story that she's saying right now, and I'm gonna kind of break it down a little bit.
yeah, go
She
ahead.
basically, she's basically saying that he has so much pull in the fucking jail to where he could pull a ranking officer to the side and say she don't want to cooperate with the game. She don't want to pull nothing in here. So since
They
she don't
wanted a
want to
deputy on that.
cooperate,
wait, hold
They wanted a
hold up,
deputy on
Ocean.
that pod.
wait,
That they
Hold
wanted
up,
a deputy
Ocean.
on that.
Ocean.
Faye,
Sorry,
Faye,
Ocean.
Faye.
sorry.
Hold up. Hold
Listen
up,
to
baby.
some of these comments, bro. Somebody in here said that was his partners that Flo killed.
Yeah, that was Kendrick Signs.
No, that's
I remember them two
he
boys.
got a yeah, commission, Majak, commission. I don't know how you pronounce it, but he said yeah. He said they said that they two partners.
Yeah, they was brothers.
You feel me? We say, bro, we just talk about topics here. We apologize that it's your people. It just was a topic. We ain't had no ill intents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
You be having to
Yeah,
cut
they.
up with people because New Orleans small. Nigga be in the crowd and be non-people.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then that shit don't even be like this.
Well, he says cool, but look. So all right, when you say all right, so once you got under investigation, how they went about the shit? Once you found out,
Once I found out that I was under investigation,
did the lady tell you
Yeah.
you under investigation? So how they was moving around you, like how they was treating you?
they weren't treating me good at all because I didn't fall in line with what they wanted me to do. They wanted a deputy who would fall in line. They wanted a deputy that was gonna bring shit onto that pod, and because I was the deputy that was on that pod for that shift, and I didn't feel comfortable doing that, they made my life a living fucking hell in there. They weren't giving me a radio.
So wait,
The
you got put
whistleblower.
under investigation for not being part of corruption? That what you saying?
She was a
Yeah, that's how
whistleblower.
that
At
goes.
at first, yes, yes, that's exactly why I was put under
Yeah,
investigation.
listening to this shit.
For
She was
real.
considered a
I don't know
whistleblower.
if the comments listening to this shit the way I'm listening to this shit. Did y'all just hear this lady say she was under investigation not for doing the wrong thing, but because
I'm for
she
doing
would
the right thing.
be in the
To
wrong?
get rid of her.
Nasty
She
work, boy.
was a whistleblower. She
What
was a
shit
whistleblower.
is that?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, they're the dude that came in that bitch and they had somebody to have
Yes,
his
sensei,
leg
a
broken.
forced drug mule. I'm sorry. Yes, sensei. Like they forcing you to be a drug mule as a deputy?
That's what they're doing.
What
Well,
the
yeah,
fuck,
well,
dog?
yeah,
This is crazy.
especially on certain pods too, especially those lockdown pods. You
Go.
fucking right.
Let me go to the disco.
I don't know, y'all. Some of these comments, the reason why I wasn't gonna fuck with this shit at first.
She
Now
was
you
considered
good?
a whistleblower.
Everything good?
I'm not gonna lie. Some of these people are like,
Mm-mm.
"Hey, you gotta be careful." I mean, fuck. I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
went
y'all
into
need to know what the fuck's going on from an ex deputy standpoint. Like,
Right.
the
You're not
there's
doing
a there's
nothing
a lot
wrong.
there's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of shit. There's
but
a
look,
lot of shit that I witnessed in there that I saw that I really I that really like to this day gave me severe PTSD. Like
God
really
damn.
Mm-hmm.
really fucked with my mental health bad.
yeah,
Like
I don't know.
to this day I'm gonna put it like this. I saw so much shit while I was in there and experienced so much shit while I was in there that I still actively go to therapy 2 times a week and I still am talking about this shit.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to work through the trauma that this fucking job gave me. Like at the end of the day, this wasn't just a job for me. This was the way that I supported my children. This was a way for me to help. I thought that I was coming there to help people, but I guess I didn't get the fucking memo. Me not being from New Orleans.
Second, I'm gonna give you my
I'm
little
from
word,
New
right?
Orleans and like that shit was too much like right. That's why I chose to leave and my fucking therapist signed off on that shit. And it's the first time I'm saying that shit publicly. Yay. So
But look,
like for my
right?
therapist to sign off on that shit.
I'm gonna give
And
you my dad too, bro, right? Mama D was a good woman. Mama D stood up, but at the same time, Mama D was on that bullshit too, though. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was in that bitch. They didn't put me in the pod. You heard me when they had the tents up and shit. I'm in TP2. I hadn't got into it with a nigga woo woo woo. Them bitches put me in a whole uptown till. I'm from downtown, from the Sunwall. Nigga, they put me in a whole uptown till. So now I'm in that with nigga from uptown and they beefing with nigga from
Sandy,
down.
what I told you about enemies earlier, did we not have that
Mm-hmm.
conversation about enemies? And when you speak on shit, just running across downstairs when a motherfucker like, yo, son, I got enemies.
So
I'm talking.
Yeah.
so I
I was
wasn't I wasn't a part I wasn't a part. Oh, sorry.
I was never on no enemy shit because I can live anywhere. I don't give a fuck if we gonna go all the way up. We gonna go all the way up. So lay it up there. I got into it with a little nigga, whatever. Woo woo woo. They dropped me in a tilt with none but uptown niggas. Mama D was standing right there. Mama D said, "Hey, you won't go in there?" I told her, man, I could go anywhere, man. I ain't tripping on no nigga, whatever. Woo woo woo. I get in that bitch, bro. When I tell you, bro, I had to fight like every fucking other day, bro. I had to fight like every other fucking day. Like,
Mhm.
and every
Mhm.
time I come out that bitch, they pull me out. They ask me, "You want to go back in there?" Man, look, I'm not tripping. I ain't
Right,
tripping.
right, right. I respect
You in
that.
that bit. I come back out that bit. Mama D asked me, "You want to go in there?" I said, "Mama D, ever since you know me, I'm going to, it just is what it is." Mama D was like, "Man, I don't want you to go back in there because them dudes say they're going to stab you up next time you go in there." I say, "Mama D, man, look here. They going to do what they got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm good." I say,
Mhm.
"Mama D, I got me." She said, "You good? You straight?" I said, "Yeah." Went in that bitch. Nigga try to poke me. I wind up poking the nigga and this and that. Mama D laid up there and swept all that shit under the rug. Cause Mama D said, "Man, they was fucking with that man, this and that, woo woo woo."
Right, right, right.
But Mama D still one of them real ones that if you ain't scared, she gonna put you in that bitch. If she gonna
Right.
ask you, she gonna
Truly.
ask you, you own this, and she gonna put you in that bitch though. If you want that though. If you want it, you won't get it on, you won't get put in there. And some deputies, they don't even give you the option to say whether you want to go back or not. Because I
Truly.
didn't know some of them, they was like, "Nah, man, we're gonna put him back over there."
And
What I
look,
even being
right.
there, I'm like, "Man, come on, man. You know all these niggas from uptown, I'm from downtown. I just fought one of they big homies, and now y'all won." But I say, you know what? I ain't tripping. Because at the same time, when you sitting there and they got you in that little block and they asking you questions, what happened, this and that, man, I don't know what happened, man. We just, whatever, man. They just, whatever, whatever. They can't move on that unless you talk on it. Unless you say what happened.
Mhm.
Somebody try to do me this, somebody try to do me that. If you don't talk, you going back in that bitch. We all know when you in motherfucking HOD, when you on A, B, whatever, you heard me? If you speak, you the rat, they gonna move you. You the rat, you gonna get moved. The nigga who lose gonna get moved. The nigga who win, they gonna put him back in.
All right.
That's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
That's how that shit go.
Mm.
The nigga who lose, they gonna move you. Anybody who win the fight or they stab a nigga up, whatever, and you won't go back in that bit, they gonna put you back in there. Cause you a fucking gladiator, man. That's gladiator school, nigga. They ain't for the weak.
Yeah, yeah.
And I saw the disco. I saw it. I saw it.
Go
You
ahead.
know what though?
Smash
To
that like
oh,
button,
go
man.
ahead, Neek. Go ahead.
Smash that like button.
Go ahead.
And make sure y'all
To
subscribe. If you never
to
subscribe to the
Yeah,
channel.
subscribe to Candy channel, y'all. We trying to get Candy to 1K. We trying to get her 1K subscribe. She almost there, dog. She pushing 800. Get her to 1,000, y'all. Get her to 1,000.
to piggyback off of what he just said though, I don't know the conversation that y'all were having before I came in, but to piggyback off of what that gentleman just said that was just talking, like I've seen that with my own two eyes. Like I've had inmates come up to me and be like, look, oh, because they used to call me O, because, my first name's Ocean. And we only have our first initial and then our last name. But they'd be like, hey, oh, I don't feel comfortable over here no more. And the second that you get moved, the second that somebody goes to court or, they pull this person from off of this pod or this person off from this pod, y'all conversating, y'all having conversations with one another. When I tell you I have seen so much retaliation, not just from the inmates, from the fucking deputies and from the rank themselves because it's too much paperwork. What the fuck do you mean it's too much paperwork? So you trying to tell me that you feel comfortable enough with somebody getting killed in here because they're from a different part of the city? See, I'm not from New Orleans originally. I'm originally from Arizona, but I grew up in California for a long period of time. Do you really think that people from Long Beach are fucking with people from Slauson like that? No, they're not. You really think that people from Compton are really fucking with people who are
I,
from a completely different part of Los Angeles like that?
I went
See, that's
already.
the thing, is like it just, I'm just saying it from my standpoint because, I'm not originally from New Orleans. Mind you, did I live in New Orleans for a long period of time? Yes, I did. But my thing is I never quite understood, like the wards. I never really understood that. So when I first initially came in there, they were like, "Hey, look, they would never brief us in our meetings in the morning time who could be out with who." Now isn't that some fucked up shit? You mean to tell me that you're gonna put me on a pod, no keys, no radio in case something pops off, and 9 times out of 10, I didn't have anybody in pod control to watch my fucking back.
You up?
Ask D.
They were trying to set you up to get fucked up, huh?
You explained that just now. You
They
just
did. They did not fuck with me because I came in there and I wasn't disrespectful to. I wasn't disrespectful to any of the guys that were in there. If you gave me respect, I'm gonna give you the same respect that you give me because at the end of the day, you a fucking person no matter what you did. And I said what the fuck I said.
truly.
And
So
they didn't like that about me. I
so you
wasn't
can
coming in there flat. I wasn't coming in there flashing the fact that I was a deputy. I was coming in there and I was just doing the fucking job that I was trained to do.
so you can
I
admit
was
that
in
when you was in there while you was working, right? Certain guys that not supposed to be on certain tills and be around certain people that was beefing with certain people, they would
Every wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Candy, did
or
I
they
not
get dropped
Wait, wait, wait,
Hold
or
wait,
they
wait.
get
up.
dropped off on
One
Hold
accident.
up.
Aries, I went to the disco. I went. I been went. I went the first time you told me. You keep putting it. I went. I went. I went.
Aries? I
so
went
like
to
I
the
was saying though,
Discord too. You
so
put
like I was
that in
saying
there?
though, right?
Oh
So
my
like I was saying though,
god.
right? So you know
Uh-huh.
from your perspective of working there, right? When you have certain people that's beefing with certain cliques, like New Orleans, they got the 110ers, they got this and that, they got all these different cliques, and
Mhm.
they know who beefing because they be on internet, they be on this, they be on that, and they
Same.
just drop a dude off in the pod, knowing he ain't got no business being in that bitch, but they just won't see him suffer or they won't see him tap out.
Yeah, 100%.
See,
And
so
then
I can't
yeah,
I can't tell you how many times backup didn't come to a fucking horrible fight that was over there.
I didn't been in
Candy.
that position. I know what you're talking about. I didn't been in that position. That's gladiator school. If you ain't rolling with it, bro, if you ain't willing to die, man, don't go in that bitch, bro. Cause niggas
That's
gonna
why
kill
I
you.
always make sure I had keys and access. Fuck all that, boy. You ain't about to play with me with them fucking doors and all that shit like that. No,
The whole 2.5 years that I worked there, they never gave me an access code to get my own keys out. I had to ask somebody else to get me fucking keys.
Oh, they was playing with you.
Damn.
What if an emergency happened and I needed to get myself out of there to protect me? Because at
They
the
was
end of the day, I'm a fucking mother.
they
I
was
have
playing with you.
babies
Right.
to go back to.
they just
They didn't give a fuck about me.
This some dangerous shit, though.
but
This you
look,
put
Fucking
Yes.
right.
this
they
shit.
just had a chick that got almost like a chick that got attacked. Like he ripped her shit, like her uniform and shit or whatever. Yeah, not too long ago. I want to say maybe like within the last 2 weeks or some shit.
So
Murder,
y'all
murder,
telling me that these people setting up their own people to get fucked up.
murder. You
Yeah.
know what it is, nigga?
Yeah,
Murder. You done been on the docks. You done been on the docks when a nigga lay up there and pop a nigga keys. And everybody else handcuffed and they pop a nigga keys or nigga pop their keys. The nigga sitting on the dock and the nigga get fucked up while he handcuffed. How many
Mm,
times you done seen a nigga get fucked up while he handcuffed, murder?
a blended.
All right, then. Come on,
And
man.
how many times these corrupt ass deputies want to fucking turn a blind eye and act like they didn't know what the fuck happened? What you
that's why
mean?
you ain't about to put
You
me
done
in
been
that
there.
situation. Once I seen the white people leave that I was working under, you see what I'm saying, and they made sure that I was comfortable somewhere else. Once they was leaving, you fucking well right. Straight
Murder,
up.
you
Well,
done
this
been on
this
the
this
docks,
what
murder.
Come
this
on, man, ain't no way possible. Once they leave, and that was under the fucking consent decree. You see what I'm saying? Or
Mhm.
chief of staff. So
Murder,
it's
you done been on the docks. You know they got 3 cells, nigga. 1, 2, and 3. Why they put a nigga in the cell with everybody they know he beefing with and this and that and handcuff him and let the nigga pop his shit and then they just walk off? You done been on the docks. You know it's only 3 cells on the docks, nigga, and a
Say,
own HOD.
I got a job to do. I gotta play blind or some shit to keep the conversation going, man.
right, right,
Come on, man.
right, bro.
Even if I know what's going on, I can just know what's going on and still ask questions just to keep the conversation flowing. So y'all let me do my damn job.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that. But you know how it is on them docks, boy. You know, motherfucker, drop you off in that bitch, and you looking at the nigga who killed your partner, or you looking at nigga who, you know what I'm saying, ran up in your shit, jacked you, this and that, knowing y'all beefing, and they just so happenly drop you off in that bed. You a gift package. You a
Mm.
gift.
Definitely.
You know that
Well,
game.
So
here's my thing. Here's where I'm kind of on a.
Wait,
It's
that's
not even an in
talking.
between.
That's Candy Lay's ass talking.
Shut your ass
And
up.
we've been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and you've been in about 15 of them bitches. I'm so sick of you, girl.
But
Oh,
I gotta respect my panel and let them have their conversations and ask their questions too.
man,
I
Candy,
can't just
please
take
jump into
over.
this shit based on these
So
conversations, your lived experience, and like,
this is
Say that
yeah,
y'all,
but
y'all get it. I get it popping. Though. I know how to push buttons around this bitch. I know how to get it. I know how to heat it up when I'm
for
ready to
real, son.
fuck and everything. I know how to.
they not even worried about you, bro.
Up.
Shut up, bro. Stop talking.
I'm running your fucking live. Do your
You
job.
ain't running a goddamn
Talking so
thing if
much.
you just shut
Then
your
I shut
mouth.
when you start talking.
Shut your mouth and pay attention to your iPad, nigga. Fuck. Anyway, sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry for that rude, ignorant ass disruption just now. Please forgive me for entertaining the stupidity of, some people that don't understand. But anywho, bro, like, this whole thing is boiling down to exactly what we've been saying from the beginning. If the deputy, I'm not the deputy, I'm sorry, if the sheriff would actually be a leader and be a sheriff, because that's her job, a lot of this shit could be nipped in the bud, but I do understand that one palm is greasing the other. I get that part of life. The fucked up part about it is that people's lives are being destroyed in the midst of it all. Like y'all
Exactly.
came from work, all right. So y'all weren't locked up in a facility, but you might as well have been locked up in a fucking facility. All the shit that you had to go through, y'all going through the same shit that the inmates are fucking going through. So
Exactly.
all we hear on the streets is how many people come home from jail and say how fucked up it is and what was going. We never hear from a deputy. This is the first time that we're actually hearing from a fucking ex-deputy on the real what the fuck they had to endure. We never hear these conversations. We never have this talk. With the inmates, people that have been in jail, yes, we have these conversations on a regular basis. Boy, it's fucked up. Boy, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about that. Yeah, and that's what this side of the community. But
Well,
at the same time, we don't ever hear from a deputy. And that's where I really I want to focus a lot of energy on when it comes down to the next mayor that's coming in and the next sheriff that's coming in. Because if we don't stand for something, actually let these people hear what the fuck is happening, nothing will ever change, bro. This shit will always be the same. And we're going to be singing the same song come the same time next year. And that's the
that is.
sad part about it. But I ain't trying to be like my ancestors. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't trying to be like my grandma, my grandpa, my mom, or my pa. I ain't trying to sing the same motherfucking songs. Cause
Candy,
I
let me
don't know. Go ahead.
wait, baby. Go ahead on. Finish. I don't want to cut you
No,
off. I'm sorry, man.
I was just about to say I don't know who I know and care about or love, would have to go back there next. My daughter went to jail. By God's grace, I'm one of the ace bull hustlers in the fucking city, so she was coming home. But the fact of it was, me going to jail before it had to sit back there, knowing what she was gonna have to go through, dealing with this shit, dealing with the deputies with an attitude, dealing with a motherfucker knowing, she from uptown, she run with this person, she run with that person, and it could still be a problem even on a female's test, not as bad as the males now, because I done been there before. But even on a female test, I just couldn't really see it. Something just has to change. And if we don't never have these conversations amongst people that work in the facility that are supposed to have access to doors, that are supposed to have access to keys, that are supposed to have access to other people to know what the resources are to get people help. We don't never have these conversations. We don't never fucking know. All we know is the inmate side of it. The deputies fucked up. They talk stupid to you, and they ain't trying to hear nothing you got to fucking say. Well, clearly that's not the case all the time.
No,
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
Exactly.
not.
Thank you.
And that's why some of us deputies who were actually in there to do our job and make sure that the people that were locked in there for how long they were in there, that's why some
Hmm.
of us don't come that's why some of us don't come forward, because you have people that are ignorant and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. At the end of the day, I was coming on here as just a different shed light from a different standpoint. Like
Hmm.
if it's gonna be where, you know, people don't want to hear what I have to say, that's completely fine. You don't have to listen to what I have to say, but there might be two or three other people on here who want to hear what the fuck I have to say. I'm sorry,
Hmm.
I just had to say that, Candy, because at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, a lot of the shit that I experienced, a lot of the shit that I saw and that I heard, I feel like people need to know about this, because this was even before
So look,
um what's her face came
Became
in.
sheriff. Yeah, yeah,
Nia
and
Yeah,
that's the
said,
sad part.
this was when Guzman was there,
look,
when we
That's
were
the
under
part.
the consent decree.
let's
That's the
keep it
part
going
that's
though.
pissing me off. Right
Look,
there.
Nia said sometimes the inmates help me quicker than the deputies who were working with
Right.
me.
Yes, yes. I can't tell you.
I've heard that
Okay.
multiple
So
times.
Shout out to Nia.
okay, I'm
Expected
gonna.
more out of residents than the motherfuckers that work there. I'ma always say that. Straight up.
So I. I'm gonna try to cut this as short as I possibly can. I had an incident one day. This guy came up to me and he was like, you know, hey, oh, I'm really not feeling well. Well, this man had a history of seizures. You know that it took somebody from medical to come up there and make sure that he was okay. It took them about 45 minutes. I don't know if anybody is familiar with epilepsy or a history of
Hmm.
seizures,
Yeah, my
but
Too
son
that
used to
long.
have
that
them.
Too
that
long.
shit can kill you. So
Too
this is
long.
my thing. Okay, so you're telling me that you're going to wait 45 minutes. I'm calling you nonstop. I'm calling central control. I'm calling anybody I have on the telephone, because I did not have access to a fucking radio as usual. So here I am. I'm trying to get him help, and the guys that were on the pod that I was working on that day, man, they're banging on the window. They're acting a fucking fool trying to get somebody to pay attention over at the pod that I'm on. And I'm in the cell with this guy with like four or five other people, and I have him on his side because I'm trying to make sure that this man doesn't die.
Hmm.
But so
Hmm.
what? So explain to me what took you 45 fucking minutes to come to this man's aid to make sure he was okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Knowing that he has a history of seizures. And he told me he
Hmm.
didn't take his and he told me he didn't take his medicine that day.
Hmm.
Why didn't he take his medicine that day? That's the first fucking question I
Medical be
asked.
tripping. Medical be tripping in that bitch. They come whenever they want.
And they have a fucking attitude too. I can't tell you how many times I had to recall medical to come in there. Oh, I didn't like the way he looked at me. Well, then, bitch, why the fuck do you work here?
Yeah, they refuse your
See,
medicine for anything.
see, and
That
that's another thing that pisses me off with the system, because you get these women and these men that seems like to me they've been scared all their motherfucking life, and you give them a little authority over other human beings, and they take this shit to the furthest extent.
yeah,
Because as a nurse and as a doctor, you have sworn into an oath to do something that needs to be done. And that needs to be brought to the table too. Because if you're not doing your fucking job with the oath that you sworn into, you need to be gone too. And your license need to be stripped away from you. Because
yep.
trust me when I tell you this, bro, if them people really knew, if these people really fucking knew some of this shit that was happening like this, we may stand a little shake of a chance. Like the mayors that's coming up. If this type of shit is brought to their attention, knowing and understanding, look, this is what's going on, this is what we going through, this is also in the community, this is what's happening with our children, and this is why they so distraught when they come home from fucking jail. It's like put them like Petty said, it's a gladiator camp. So now you put them in a camp to make them worse than what they was before they fucking went out there. And then the people are treating them
Exactly.
like shit. So how you
Exactly.
expect them to reform and get their life together if you're not providing them with the proper tools that's needed to reform your life?
No, not that. Not the proper tools. The basic necessities.
Exactly.
Well,
Because mind
you're
you, like,
right.
look, I'm gonna say this, dog. I didn't ran programming through the jail when I was in that bitch. You see what I'm saying? And like, I started out in that bitch as a CMT, like when Ocean was a deputy. And the fucked
Mm-hmm.
up part about it was like the games that them people played. Like when you don't play their games on some shit, thank God, like I
Mm-hmm.
was in a whole nother headspace to where I just wasn't fucking with nobody. The people that
Mm-hmm.
remember me from that time, y'all don't know me with hell. Like y'all know me as a bald head, la boy looking small chick. You see what I'm saying? For real. You know, and that's what's funny
I'm gonna
because
ask this. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
boy,
Go ahead.
like nah,
No,
but it's go ahead.
but I was just about to ask a favor. Go ahead. I'm gonna ask something done.
Yeah, so I said that to say that's how long it's been to say like how long my shit is now. But say that to say like, dog, this shit ain't no fucking ain't even no secret. It's like a it's kind of like one of them conversations like if you know you know. You see what I'm saying? But like it's only a few that's gonna listen and take a motherfucker seriously. You see what I'm saying? Like for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like because at the end of the day, like I didn't watched how like nigga move me from off of the pods because they couldn't fuck with my report writing. And the whole thing is like, boy, I'm not about to sit up here and let nobody get fucked up like in my space. Like, and that's my job. Like, no indeed. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what that is. So, bitch, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
like sitting up here and I gotta like open the doors, okay, I'm gonna make sure that bitch open when you supposed to fucking walk out that bitch. That bitch supposed to be unlocked like when you walk in to push that hole. I don't know what's about to come
Uh-huh.
behind you, And so shit like that to where like little stupid shit put people in safety measures.
Man, they
Yes, I'm
pop locks on purpose.
getting mad. What?
They pop locks on purpose. They
Yeah,
know
Right.
they pop locks on purpose. They open sales on purpose.
yeah, definitely. Mind you, nigga, all you gotta do is stick paper in the door. They ain't nothing. While they talking
And
all this other
bypass
dumbass.
the airlock. That's all you gotta do. Wait for that bitch to hiss. Psst, all the air come out of it. And then took the pressure off it. Now you can open that bitch up. We used to use look. We used to put the toothpaste on the back of the motherfucking
Mm-hmm.
toothpaste cap and put that bitch in the door. Jam that bitch in the door. The door gonna close, but that air gonna release. Psst, now you can slide that bitch any way you want. So when they say, "Oh, them boys got out, we ain't let them out," this and this and that, man, them boys know how to bypass some locks, man.
At the end of the day, the person that was in a fucking module, that shit gonna turn a whole another color. It's gonna blink, yo. Like you gonna be able to tell, like what doors is unlocked, what doors is still open, like versus the ones that's actually closed.
You know they're gonna blame it on the circuit board. You know they're gonna blame it on, oh, we don't have enough
You
money.
can't though.
You
You
gonna see.
can't.
So
Technically, you
this
can't.
is this is what I need y'all to do for me tonight, tomorrow. It don't matter. I really need y'all to share this live. I don't care if you share it personally or whatever, but I need you to share it to mayor, a upcoming mayor, a governor official, something. I need it shared to them. And the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes it does have to start with us with just a conversation, just a basic ass conversation, because they need to know that Somebody needs to have these conversations with these people that's outside of that facility now and don't plan on turning back, and those that are in that facility and feel threatened for their life to this day because they're not maneuvering the way that they want them to maneuver. And for all my nurses out there, doctors, LPNs, get y'all shit together and get ready. Start applying for them fucking jobs and show these people that there's people out there that really fucking care. That's gonna go do what needs to be done. Y'all gonna go do y'all big thing, no matter what. Cause I'm gonna keep putting it out there as much as possible. Cause the only way we can find a way to make a change is if we have these conversations. You can't be afraid to have them. On my platform, especially, I ain't having that attacking you, shitting on that. Nah, you gonna sit the fuck down and you gonna listen or you gonna get up out of here. That's the only two ways that shit gonna go. Because sometimes these things right here, you need to hear it. Because it could be your child, it could be your brother, it could be your sister,
Right.
your mother, your father, it could be anybody like that that gets stuck in these predicaments and get stuck in these facilities and can't get the right medicine, can't get the right help, or nobody's that'll really save them from their ops. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit could go so many different ways, bro. Where this needs to be put out to the world, it needs to be spoke upon. And Ocean needs to have that security for herself, knowing that she can share her stories. That can help somebody else.
Yeah, you ain't
I'm gonna
about
keep
to
it
be threatened
real.
over here,
Like
Faye.
from my perspective, a nigga going to jail, that's supposed to be like the safest place that you could be for you to get yourself together.
Truly.
Right.
You
It
It's
kicking
is.
supposed
off
to be
all
the
right there.
safest place. It's not
That's the
supposed to
picture
be
that
like
they paint.
you remember that movie 300 when they went and
Yep.
snatched them people and put them
Mm-hmm.
down in the pit and made them fight the lions, the tigers, and all that shit. Man, that's just like
Mm-hmm.
that. That's just what it is out there. That's exactly what it is. It has a hierarchy. That's
And
why
that's
she got
why
called out because she was
see
the
that's
whistleblower.
but
She
Look,
that's
got
why
called
the
out because she was a
system
whistleblower. And she was
that's
you
doing
why the
everything
system
about
the
it.
way that it is because they want you to return there. So if they put you in an environment where there's more violence, there's more stupidity, there's more fighting, there's more killing, there's more everything. There's more of it, more drugs, because all this shit is in the jail. If they put you in an environment where there's more of that, see, your mindset would never change. You would never get better. You would never see the other side of the world that everybody keeps telling you about. You would never see that because they're programming you. They constantly programming you over and over and over. Like right now, we are learning to unlearn the shit that's been taught to us
truly.
forever. We are learning to unlearn this shit.
Let
So
me tell you
while
the
we
fucked up
trying to
thing though.
unlearn it, if they give us more bullshit, it's like start from the beginning again. We might as well go back to where we came from. But we getting the truth. We getting the
Let me tell
truth
you
through
this.
our children.
Let me
Go
tell you this,
ahead.
though, Candy. So look, check it out though. On the street, you could get in your car and you can move around. You can get away from a nigga. In jail, you
You can't.
can't.
Uh-huh.
You ain't got no dictation on where you go, where you live at, this and that. You be placed wherever they won't put you
So
at.
look, all right, cool. So all right. I'm glad you speaking on that because you spoke on that a few times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Me and Candy was just talking, not to cut you off, but I really
Mm-hmm.
just spoke to Candy about that shit. Just on some random shit with people that because I was walking through certain spaces in a jail, and it's like, all right, you might recognize me from certain spaces or whatever, so you speak. I speak. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh fuck, I speak first. You see what I'm saying? In certain situations, just to let you know, like it's all good. You know, you safe. Like, all right, how you doing? You see what I'm
Right,
saying? Bitch, you still
right.
a human. You see what I'm saying? I ain't
Uh-huh.
about to sit up here and act like I don't know you because you're in this fucked up spot. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what you in this bitch for. And then
Right.
that same shit sparks them same fucking conversations to where it's like, yo, like look, they about to just process me. They about to bring me upstairs. But look, woo, woo, woo. All right, cool. I get that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just told Candy, bitch, that's free. What that is to
Uh-huh.
walk over to the next person in classifications and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That ain't my area
Right.
to be like, oh, cause girl, and Like what? You see what I'm saying? About time, a nigga get off, bitch. All kinds of shit that happen.
Yeah, but it be the females and the deputies that be knowing what's going on, and they spark it even more. Like
But
this is
that's
what we
my
trying to get
point.
away from a nigga.
Like, look, you not wrong about that. That's what I'm telling you. Like, while you saying this, I was a
Mm-hmm.
whole employee there that refused to put on that uniform. But I'm not about to put on no deputy uniform, even though I got the paperwork, because you niggas don't take that seriously. When I was supposed to
Mhm.
go to the military and I chose to have my fucking daughter and gave birth to her during Katrina. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, what I wish I would put on a fucking uniform that y'all make look stupid on a daily. Nigga,
Can
But
they
see,
for
that's a
real.
horrible that's a horrible
Straight up.
way in a horrible situation, because it's basically like the ethics is bullshit at that time. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that point, it's just bullshit. And that's where I fault the leaders at 100%. And I feel like if they would just hold the leaders more accountable for all the bullshit that is going on, bruh, I keep
Same
saying
thing.
the
You be
same shit
fucking with me
repeatedly,
with
bruh.
the
But you
ethics.
got
But the
independent people,
ethics run under old law too. You see what I'm saying? It's
right?
just
But
simple
you got
matter of
independent
respect,
people. You got
dog, and
independent
how that
people
shit
that
go.
you got independent people in that bitch that nigga might be my cousin, or nigga might be cousin to somebody else that I'm beefing with. So he don't want
Exactly.
Hmm.
to let anybody else know. He gonna drop me off for him. That's a gift pack. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna get
Exactly. And that's how
can
motherfuckers get lost on another tier
because
or whatever,
everybody know
and then
everybody
they
in New
just
Orleans.
go.
We know New Orleans small. Everybody know
Right.
everybody. So when a nigga see me and I be on some shit, whatever, nigga be like, oh man, we gonna go there on and drop homie all because he be talking that shit. He popping that shit. Woo, woo, woo. We gonna see if he really on that. It be independent people that's not moving how they supposed to move, and then they put themselves in a certain position to where it's like, now you got a scar on your face. Now you
I
got now
feel
you got
that.
dirt on your name now. And you can't clear it up. So now you gotta do the dirt that everybody else doing now.
Go
You gotta
ahead,
Mhm.
get along
Ocean.
with the
Yeah,
program.
for you.
can can I say something real quick, not to cut anybody off?
Nice,
Go
So
ahead.
girl.
You good,
while I was there, I realized that maybe because when I first initially had got there, I was pregnant with my son. And I was like, I don't know if being a deputy is for me because I saw what the deputies were going through. So I was like, hey, I was like, I already went through training. Can I work in classifications? That's what you're speaking on right now. Petty is that's
right?
classifications fucking job to make sure that
Mhm.
this person isn't on the pod with this person that's beefing with this person. Don't think for
Right.
one
And make
second
sure
that these
you
people don't fucking know. That's their job to know. And what was so crazy is they told me that they didn't think that I was fit for the position for classifications. Okay, cool. That's fine. It is what it is. If you don't feel as though I'm fit for the position, that's fine. Because this is my thing. If somebody is rolling through and is telling me, hey, look, you know, Deputy so and so, I have a problem with this person, and this person on the pod. As a
Mhm.
deputy, that's my job to make sure that that person is heard. And then that's when I call classifications with my trusty radio that I never fucking had access to. So this is my thing. On From a deputy standpoint, I have somebody refusing to go on the pod. Well, I mean they have to be on that pod. No, they don't, because
Mhm.
they're beefing with this person that's on the pod. That's not about to be on my hands. Y'all got
truly.
me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up with somebody else. I may be a lot of things, but I'm not stupid.
So
You're not going to put me in a situation where because y'all want to be lazy and don't want to do your jobs because it's just a little bit more paperwork, it's a little bit more in the fucking system. That's all you have to do. That shit takes maybe less than 5 minutes for you to put that person's name in that fucking system and see who is beefing with who, see who they are affiliated with and everything. That's how long that shit takes. A whopping 5 fucking minutes. You can't tell me that that is not worth your time and your effort. That is your fucking job. So
So let me
me,
Five
let me
so
minutes.
give you
me, I can't tell you how many times I had gotten written up because the guys that were coming into my pod would bring me off to the side and would, hey, can I talk to you for a second before I go in there? I can't tell you how many times I was written up as a fucking deputy
Hmm.
because I called classifications and made them do their fucking job correctly.
so let's keep this
I
real though. Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna cut you off, love. So what we have to understand as a people, and what we got to understand to the people who don't know, classification starts from the first time that you walk in the fucking door. Certain
Truly.
Yes, it does.
tattoos, certain tattoos, where
Yep.
you get
Yep.
arrested from, where you get
Yep.
arrested from is a sign of classification. Oh, he from downtown. Oh, he got
Yep.
arrested from X, Y, and Z. That's classification. Certain tattoos. That's why they tattoo. That's why they take pictures of certain tattoos on your body. That is for classification. For you to be
Yep.
placed in somewhere where you will not be harmed. See,
Hmm.
people don't know what classification is. A lot of people think you just go to jail and they just ask you a bunch of questions and that's it.
Nope. 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 They have a spec. They have a. I've seen the classifications whole like what the fuck is the word that I'm trying to look for? Their whole operation and
The
how
whole
they
thing
work,
have a
and
punch list.
it's really
Tracy Blueberry.
you make one mistake,
And that's
just
it.
one, just like you said, Petty, just one fucking mistake and being in classifications, and that you could cost that person their life if you're not paying attention to what the fuck you're doing.
Mind you, Ocean, I said that earlier. But look, I'm going to chime in, not to cut you off right quick, because I'm about to let you ride out with this shit, because you on a roll. Like, this some real shit. And the people that I was able to do that for was people that I knew. Ain't had nothing to do with, like, it was people that I knew and people that knew of me or was familiar with my face or familiar with like being in same presence, to where it's like, all right, cool. You felt safe enough to like be in this situation. I acknowledge you as a human because I'm walking past you or crossing your path at some point, to where it's like, fuck, I ain't gonna walk past you and fucking not say nothing. So I speak. And yeah, like if it's one of them to where you feel that fucking move to be like, yo, like I got this situation going on. Yeah, you fucking right. Nigga gonna say
Hmm.
something.
Yep.
And that's how that shit go. It don't matter if I'm working in this department or that department or whatever the case is. Bitch, I'm about to find a department that deport me. You dig? Like that's how they go. You see what I'm saying? Like we ain't about to do that. For real. Not
This
even
shit
It,
here. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lee. Not even what?
nah, I'm finished.
This shit here is one of the most wickedest things I've heard of in a long time, bruh. Because you're getting reprimanded because you're not willing to be a part of the corrupt team. You're not willing to be a drug mule. You're not willing to
Glad that was
turn your
me.
head and not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is really crazy. And I hope everybody that's on this live is really understanding what the fuck is being said right now, because these are some things that y'all probably have never heard. You probably know about it because you'd have been through the system and you understand the shit that's going
Right,
on back there. But
right.
actually hearing it from a person that was a deputy back there and they're openly admitting that y'all don't understand. Unless you down with the fucking game, you ain't surviving back there. And that's even for the fucking deputies. And
For real.
that's fucking that's wicked, bro, because Nigga don't stand a winning chance when it come down to that.
Real shit.
You don't stand a winning chance if you not down with the game, with doing what the fuck they want you to do, the most corrupt shit that there is to keep this shit rolling in the most wrongful way that there is. They will really blues you and ruin your motherfucking
Right.
life
You gonna get
on
But
the
treated.
look,
legal side of it.
Candy,
Right.
So,
to
You gonna get
piggyback off
hard
that
and
shit,
feathered.
they
You gonna
really
get
had
hard
a
and
dude
feathered.
like in a nigga class on some shit. Like my graduating class of that shit. Like,
Mhm,
and dude had two uh like tours in Afghanistan, and he was a Marine. You see what I'm saying? We had no clue that dude had rank. Mind you,
mhm,
when we came in that bitch, I came in that bitch as a CMT, but it was different people that went through, as like
mhm,
deputies, whatever the case was. He was going in as a deputy. So he was
mhm,
like our class like leader, whatever the case is. Very respectful, white dude, you see what I'm saying, wasn't on no shit. You could see at a skinhead, but like once we understood, like, all right, you was a Marine, and it had nothing to do with his haircut, but and he was also kind. So it still was like, all right, cool, you cool. But motherfucker understood. You see what I'm saying? And so it was more or less about like leadership, all of that shit like that. We graduated, got in that bitch. He showed like his credentials. They gave him rank. You see what I'm saying? They boosted him up based on his military experience. Man,
mhm.
like they had motherfuckers that was his co-workers that got his leg broke.
yep. You talking
Ocean.
about?
His
Yep.
name, I ain't
Shocky.
Sh- Shoki.
Right.
Yay!
Shoki.
Man, that's the homie. Shout out to Shoki. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
Like, yo,
good. He was. He.
shout out to
I can't.
Shoki. I ain't say what's up.
I can't tell you how many times to piggyback off of what you just said, D. I can't tell you how many times I would go and I would do like overtime or something like that on his actual shift, and we would be going over there for like a shakedown or something. Something was always going on that shift. And I came in one day and he looked me in the face and he was like, Hyman, look, I don't know if you know what's going on today, but he took me off to the side and he kept me safe that day because there was some deputies in there that day for the shakedown that were on a whole other fucking wave, and they came in and they weren't just shaking the pod down. They were disrespecting these men and
You're not
and
deputy.
treating them like they were less than animals.
Listen,
All
they
their
were not.
personal
They were
property,
not
all their
deputy.
personal property, all of their like personal pictures, all their commissary, everything.
They
They were going as far as to opening up their bags of chips and just pouring that shit on the floor
because
because
they
they
weren't
thought that
deputy.
shit was fucking funny.
They
That
weren't
shit's not
deputy.
fun.
They think
That shit
narcotics.
wasn't. That
Them were
shit's
narcotics
not
officers
fun.
off the street.
No,
They take
no.
narcotics
The
officers
ones that I
off
no,
the street. They got them
the ones that I'm talking about are deputies though, Petty.
from the
Like
13th.
they thought that shit was funny,
From the
and
13th.
I wasn't having it. I didn't find that shit necessary. And after that day, I was like, I'm not doing any more overtime. I had a very long 3 hour, it was like a 3, 4 hour conversation that I had with Candy, Neek, and Murder. And I told them e- everything. I told them everything that I went through in that jail. And, there are some things that I don't feel comfortable enough to disclose on this platform because I don't know who's watching this right now. And at the end of the day, I still have to think about the fact that I have children. But what I will say is I went from being a deputy to being a felon because I worked there. And I'm gonna leave it at
Mm,
that.
mm, mm.
Right. So look, we're gonna
I
take a pause for the cause. If you in this bitch and you watching, push the motherfucking like button. It don't cost you $1, $5, $10 to push the like button and have gratitude. Just push the like button and we gonna fuck with that. Just a pause for the cause. We appreciate you, my lady. Thank you for your input.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming up here on this platform and sharing your story. But if you're in here
Absolutely.
moonlighting, we gonna kick you the fuck out. Yeah, you're gonna get kicked out.
You
So push
dig?
that like button and let's keep the fucking algorithm going. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
right, y'all. And subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel.
For real.
But this shit is crazy. This is a good live because this shit is insane. To like, I've heard the stories. I heard beyond the stories, and
Yeah, you gonna
I
come up,
was
come up.
like, I was sitting there like, God damn, like what the fuck? Hold up, like this is a lot to digest, and it actually took me. I think that was about a month or so ago we had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
No, this
That's
this was this was this was longer than a month ago. This was at least two, if not 2.5 months ago.
well 2.5 months ago for me to really
Yeah.
start digesting it 100%, because I'm really sitting here. I had to think about it and think about everybody that I know that went to jail. Think about when I was in jail. Think about all the situations I've been through, all the situations everybody else has been through.
Candy, you
Makes
digesting
me,
it? You
oh,
digesting it?
I digested already. It's
You
digested.
digesting it? Now you
It's
regurgitate.
digested.
Now
Yeah,
you
yeah,
regurgitate.
I
Now
gotta
you
return
exactly.
regurgitate.
in right quick.
Yeah, you
Because
regurgitate. Because it don't
this
sit
shit here
well
is
on your
like,
stomach.
bro, this is the legal world we talking about. This is the world that we fight so hard to be a part of. This is the world that they really like
Hard as a
kick us in
motherfucker.
our ass if we not a part of this. This is the workforce community we talking about.
And you
You see what
regurgitate.
I'm saying? That's why I
You
had to put my head
regurgitate.
at.
You
Yes.
regurgitate.
People that's in this shit, dog, like on
You
some
throwing
real
it out.
nigga shit, like from both sides of it, like nigga really take that shit home. You see what I'm saying? Like on some whole other shit. Like, mind you, I done had partners like that was my homies, like childhood friends on a roll sheet when I first come in that bitch. That's how my programming started. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because it was on some prejudice, like just trying to isolate them fucking girls on some shit of shout out to Gilda, shout out to Angel. You see what I'm saying? Free Gilda, but Angel free. You see what I'm saying? But it's one of them. So well, like even more so, it's one of them to where like these women were like incarcerated on some shit and based on their charges. And mind you, they had some real charges. And that shit, like they isolated these women from programming, all that shit, like they could have helped them to get, help their
Mhm.
sentencing, all that kind of shit like that. Mind you, you already know how, the strategies and all that kind of shit like that.
I get it. But my thing is this.
Use that shit
I'm
properly.
not saying I'm not saying screw the inmates. I'm not saying that at all because I've been an inmate, so I know how the
No,
game go.
I ain't never saying fuck
No,
them.
wait,
Not at
Neek,
all.
that's not wait, Neek, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you
Go
said that.
ahead.
I'm saying this for myself, sweetheart. I'm not saying that at all. Where I'm really directing my head at is that this world that they want us to be a part of so bad, which is the workforce community.
Mm-hmm.
You literally can not only turn into an inmate, you could be fucked up, you could get fucked up, you could go into a mental breakdown and all of this shit behind trying to be a fucking citizen
You
and work.
dig? You dig?
You come
You
from a
dig?
long line of you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to getting into a jail where you know, all right, this is a good place to be because I got to be honest. To being like, fuck, I got to be the criminal.
So let's get back to how you break a community. How do you break a community?
Exactly,
How do you break a
exactly.
community? Okay.
Exactly, bro.
All right.
That's where I'm at with it.
All right.
That's what the fuck. That's why
Okay.
I said I'm not
That's
Bitch,
trying
I
to
right.
was
say
a
fuck the
manager
inmates.
for art store before all that. You dig?
I'm not
So
trying
how
to
do
say
you break a
fuck the
community?
inmates, but what I'm saying is y'all really breaking the fucking community, bro. These days, is it, this is supposed to be going the right fucking way.
For
Y'all
real.
So let
breaking
me ask
these
you
people
this.
day in and day out. You
Let me
can't
ask you this.
survive it.
Have you ever read the book The Spook by the Door?
I
No,
saw
I
the
didn't. I haven't
movie.
read that one yet.
Do you
I
know the
haven't read that
story?
one yet.
Do you know the
I,
story of the field nigga and the house nigga?
mm.
Uh
Come
huh.
on, speak, talk that shit. Let's go. Let's go.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Y'all,
break you within. You have to
Uh huh.
infiltrate.
Within,
So
within,
we're already broken as a people.
mm-hmm.
within, and that's where the digestive part had to come in for me because I knew all these things from the street value of it all. I knew this.
Now
Been
you
in the
Mm-hmm.
know it from
street
a
all my
professional.
fucking life.
Now you know it from a professional level.
But
Truly.
exactly when I stepped into the professional world with it, the business part of everything, now I'm sitting back like, whoa, no
Oh, that
wonder
should have
why I
make you lose
succeeded.
your
Wait a
fucking
minute.
marbles, son. Like that should have
Wait,
had you to snatch a motherfucker, son, for real.
no wonder why I succeeded the way I did as a
Well,
fucking businesswoman. No wonder why I was able to stand toe to toe with the best of them as a fucking woman. I came from the streets. So when I brought the streets to the business part of the world, to the professional part of the world, you know what they were saying? Oh, we need more people like you. Oh, wow. You talking to a savage bitch like you. I'm a real predator. You need more people like me? Oh, you fucked up.
Yes. No, listen,
You
listen.
fucked up because I'm
We
gonna tell
need,
you what the fuck it really is.
no, listen. We
jail
need more
culture
people
real quick.
to have both sides of the spectrum. You
For
have to
real.
That's what
fall
we need.
down. You have to
That's
fall
real.
down in order to come up. You have to
That's
be
what
at
we
the
need.
lowest point in order to be something that you need to be. The
That's
only
what
way
we
you can
need,
go
bro.
up, the only way that you can go up is if you go down first.
Yeah. You don't know what it feel like.
Tree,
That's what we
you
need,
gotta
bro.
Right.
understand, a tree grows both ways. A tree grows
Yeah,
both ways.
exactly.
The
Down
roots
and up.
go down and
Down
the
and
plant
up.
goes up.
That's exactly how it
You
grew.
can't come up without going down.
So just imagine if you grow yourself to a motherfucking concrete pavement. Nigga, you unstoppable.
And
And
that's
that's
the
the part I had to realize that shit. That's what made me raise my children the way I did. People used to judge me for that, but I ain't give a fuck. Man, the world ain't nice out here. They're not gonna be cool with these children like that. Taught my children how to be what they needed to be to survive out here. So they don't infiltrate you from the inside fucking out. You let them know you gonna do the infiltrating
bitch.
if
I should
anything.
have dropped Maya off by your ass. For real, bitch. You could have been my babysitter, bitch. Now you see that?
Yeah,
Now
because the
that's
way
why
I had to.
communication goes left. Cause bitch, now
Had
see
to,
that,
bro.
bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Not, that's why I
we
tell
didn't grew
people,
up and all that shit like that, just
right.
doing one of them whole things and yay.
Everybody never realized that about me. They were so quick to judge me. When Naya was getting in trouble, she was going to jail. The police was coming to get me behind. They never understood, like, couldn't be 100% mad at her because I'm glad
For
she saw
real.
that part of the world early. So now that she's in this rap shit with these motherfuckers, you know what my baby say straight up? I don't know what the fuck they think they talking about, mama. But they ain't talking to me. I don't know what's going on, but I ain't doing that. I ain't hearing none of that. Yeah, you know, stand 10 toes down on what the fuck you know and what's gotta be done, bro. We not
Straight
doing
up.
all that extra shit. We gotta teach them children that shit. And
You
the
know
best
what it
teachers
is?
to
I
me,
raised you right. I'ma trust you with that.
right, like right now, I'm in New Mexico. My child got a whole fucking video shoot tomorrow. She's by herself, but I know she can handle her business. So I
Right.
will trip on the shit. You know what I'm saying? But because you can't infiltrate her. These are civilians that literally come from households, bro. They might not be all good, but they probably not all bad. And they trying to do the right thing. These people are really getting in their head and they fucking them up. They
Truly.
fucking them up. They really getting in there, and and we wondering why the people are so broken. Why we can't get through to them? Why they can't understand shit? Cause they've been fucked up for so long. But a real one, I ain't gonna lie to you. A real one, you can't infiltrate that.
It
You
starts at
can't break this. You
it's
Candy,
can't
that's
break
what I
it.
was talking about with the influence and shit. Like when we
starts at
first
the home.
started this conversation, you
It
see what
starts
I'm
at the
saying?
home.
Like, and it wasn't even about influencers. It was more about like influence, regardless of
Right,
whether it's a person, place, or fucking thing. You see what I'm saying? Back to when, nigga just learning like what the fucking noun is and like how to use that bitch properly. You see what I'm
right.
saying? Like, just as well as like they using their common sense. Yeah.
My
Nigga
Common
most
sense
children,
ain't common.
my
Girl, common
children,
sense ain't common. Stop playing.
it ain't,
Common
it
sense
ain't, not
is
no
not
more.
fucking
common
common.
sense ain't too common in these
Not
days.
no more at all. That's
Not
all I'm
in
about to
these
tell you.
days.
My children learn how to say all they S and they T's properly, but they knew hood slings too.
Mhm.
See, I ain't had that part of the world from them. While they was trying to put everybody in a bubble, no, no bubbles around here. We don't do bubbles, bitch. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't do
Everybody got a test.
bubbles.
Since
Everybody
I
got a
don't.
when?
test.
That's
Let's
Don't
right.
live
mistake.
I
with love
don't
though.
do. And I'm gonna tell you, wait, Neek. I don't do bubbles because
True.
at the end of the day, when it all boils down to it, bro, like I said, they're not gonna love them children, but it starts at home. My grandmother told me when I had my first child, my son, he's 26 years old right now. She said, "You are his first teacher. You are his first teacher. You are the first person he's gonna learn from before
Amen, amen.
anything else."
Amen, amen.
Anything else. So you
Truly.
know what I did? I became a real mother. Took every day, I trained him, I taught him. We went through the ropes. My daughter came, I did the same thing. Because I was there, I couldn't expect the teacher at school to raise my fucking children.
Truly.
They had to be
Truly.
raised before they got there. Y'all need to be raised
Nah, that's
before y'all
real.
get to somebody else's school. This is your first school here. So that
I'm gonna tell
means
you,
can't nobody break through to you.
Candy,
Nah, that's
Candy,
real
the
though.
teachers,
That's real right
the
there.
teachers are just like the jailers. They not paying
Hmm.
them fucking enough. They not paying them enough to care about your fucking kid.
Okay, that part.
They not paying
That
them enough
part.
to give a fuck about what your kid. Guess what? They go through their lesson plan, and if the motherfucker get it, they get it, and if they don't, they don't.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
And let me tell you something, because I've been to jail, because I had to sit in the shit I had to go through, bro, I treated that school like it was a jail. And I handled them like they were the deputies. See, when they was calling lying and saying that they did this and your child did that and they was talking and da 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 da, all right, cool. I'ma come see what's going on. And once I felt the teacher out, now bitch, I gotta see what's going on with you.
Nah,
Cause now
that's
you
real
lying.
though.
Now
And for
you lying
my
on
kids
my
to be
child.
like, yay.
You see what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
child was in the fourth grade. I think Naya and Maya was in two different classes. I can't think of this woman name. She was the med teacher at Ben Franklin. And that bitch kept picking and prying and picking. And she kept calling me every other day about something Naya was doing till I finally got to, and I kept telling her, Miss, I'm the last parent you ever want to come to this school. Trust me when I tell you this. And she did not believe me. So when I got there, I sat down with her and I looked at her dead in her motherfucking eyes, like I do everybody else. And I listened to everything she had to say. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna deal with my child. I said, but however, if I find out that it's you, you got to know I'm coming back. Oh,
Most
it's fine, Miss
definitely.
Cotton. It's
Most
fine. It's gonna.
definitely.
You got to know. When I found out it was her, I was back at that fucking school.
Straight like
And I
that.
sat back there with her
Mhm.
again and I told her, I said, nah, no, it ain't her. It's fucking you. You the
I had
problem.
to
You want to
apologize
sit
to
down.
my son for that,
They
but don't.
want to, they want to sit down and tell these children their motherfucking business. What they man doing, how they stressed out behind their children, which direction they should go. They want to sit down and tell these children all their motherfucking business, but want these children to respect them. That's not how they go. You keep a child in a child's place.
Yeah, when you handling these kids, straight, bro. When I tell you, like, mind you, my son is much larger than what his age is. You see what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
So it's one of them to where like you don't realize that he's still a baby until like you know him.
Of
But
course.
for this lady, to continually like just pick and all of that shit like that before it got to a point to where I was notified. Paperwork was
Mm-hmm.
being done.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And those are the things to where it's like you marking these kids before you even, it's like on some strategic shit. And for me to
Mm-hmm.
like check in for real to see what's going on, like, okay, cool. If I gotta pull up, like, mind you, my, kids, teachers, yo, you got cell phone numbers, whatever the case is. Like, if I need to check in, whatever, like, they know. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can't say if I need to snatch you right quick, definitely gonna snatch your ass right quick because like these people ain't getting paid to like deal with your bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So if I gotta be that parent, okay, so be it. You see what I'm saying? But you gonna know next time. You see what I'm saying? And the same
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers that's laughing eventually, like, yeah, whatever. Whether they people play like that or not. But yeah, now they know yours don't either. So all the same bullshit you might be portraying to be too cool for school, all right, we're gonna check that shit right quick. You see what I'm saying? So nah, but when it comes down to these teachers, yeah, get that shit together. And they
But
don't
then
have too many. That's
you're
certified.
I
absolutely right. That
I
school
completely
is like a
I
jail.
completely
Go ahead,
agree.
Ocean.
I completely agree with both of y'all. So my son, he wears a hearing aid. So I had to get him an IEP. That's an
Mm-hmm.
individualized education program.
My son do the same.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who
Yeah,
don't know what for people who
Repeat
don't know
is.
what that is.
My
special
son,
And
education, black.
my
Yeah.
little man had to have certain accommodations set up for him so he could be able to hear what the teacher was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
my
man.
son in nursery. Listen, my son
They
in nursery. My son
they
is in
really they
and
really played with my baby last year. They really made it almost damn near impossible. As a school system, you have an IEP set in place to make sure that my child is getting the same education as everybody else because that's your job.
And you getting paid.
So
Mm-hmm.
for exactly, that's what you're getting paid to do. And he had something. So now he was in the inclusion class, which means they don't have
nursery.
a sped class anymore. They
No,
have my child in with all of the other
regular,
kids. And
regular
that's
class.
and
Yep.
that's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. But what I don't feel comfortable with is with the regular homeroom teacher doesn't know how to properly take care of and isn't properly trained to make sure that my son gets the same education just like every other kid. So guess what? Ocean was up there every other motherfucking day making sure that my baby was getting treated just like everybody else. Just because he wears a hearing aid doesn't mean that my child should be bullied and you're not fucking doing anything about it. Because there's one thing that I don't play with. I don't play when it comes to my children. And don't let me, like Candy and Neek said, don't let me come up there and let me find out that you're the root of the fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
They had
They
they had
always
to
is.
they had to escort me off of the premises because I went up there and I acted a fucking fool. I sure the fuck did
As you
Yeah, my son
should.
because I don't play that shit. Like at the end of the day, it's not my kid's fault that he can't hear out of one of his ears, but he has to have an education and he has to be able to be given the same opportunity just like every other kid that's in that classroom.
when I tell you, my son had the same problem. We had to go to Vanderbilt, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. We had to
Mm-hmm.
travel 4 to 6 hours just to get everything right with him, with his hearing aids being tuned up and stuff like that. And when it came to him
Yep.
being in nursery, because he's 3, so
Okay.
into him being in nursery, the teachers wasn't even up on game as far as dealing with a kid like that. Man, he had all them
Mhm.
teachers had to take all the teachers had to take a class, and they had the person
Yeah, for real.
head of it that had to be in the classroom with them for them to know that okay, well they up to speed, they could deal with a kid that has hearing aids and this and that, and you know what I mean. So, but like she said, he's not put in a different class. He doesn't have no. They're not gonna put your kid in no separate type of situation. No, he's gonna be with everybody else, and whether he could catch up or not, it's all on him. But they have they have people in place to help with that. You know what I'm saying? With that
Hmm.
debilitating problem that they have. You know,
And
Mhm.
that's only because I'm in a different state. You feel
What
me?
yeah,
they say?
I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for the inclusion teacher because without her, my son the last 2 years would not have been getting the same attention as all of the regular kids get.
Right.
And I didn't like that. So you're telling me because my baby has to wear a hearing aid and some of these kids are assholes and you're not correcting these children when they're bullying my son, telling my son that he's retarded because he has to wear a hearing aid. He's 8, mind
Man,
you.
I'm beating kids up and everything.
Eh,
Fuck 'em. I'm beating kids
like
up.
I was look, I went up there and I was pissed. And the
No,
lady asked me, she was like, Ocean, she was like, what's wrong? I said, look, at this point, the way I'm feeling, my hands are rated E for everybody. I'm smacking the fuck out of you. I'm smacking the fuck out of you. I said, I'm just pissed off today. I was like,
no.
because this is ridiculous.
Call your mom,
Like,
call your daddy.
you know, you need to you call and oh well, we're gonna have to escort you out of here. That's fine. You better make sure that you got a big motherfucker to escort me out of here.
Nah, that's
Mhm.
real.
But I could,
Shit.
this, but these the people, well, the people something. Let me tell y'all something, so it don't go over nobody that's in here. IEP reports are IEP is not just for kids with special needs like that. My daughter had
Yeah,
an
I had
IEP
one for
report.
gifted art.
Yeah,
Dana B
yeah,
said
and
you really
that's what
gotta
she
watch
she
Mhm.
had that too. Yeah, she had it for gifted art, and she had it for it was something else like a some type of I think that came with gifted art, the drama and something, and she had one
The
Yeah,
for
theater, the
English.
theater. My daughter
Yeah,
has that
yeah,
too. The
that's
yeah,
what
theater and the
the
art.
McKinnon
yeah,
did, man.
yeah.
What?
Dana
That's what
B
she
said,
had.
Dana
So
B said y'all really have to watch them. Dana B said
Huh?
you really gotta watch them. Her children go through the same shit. Dana B
Who?
said you
yeah,
gotta watch 'em. I'm reading
and
the
I
comments.
agree with her. I totally agree with her because these teachers, like y'all say, they come in to get a paycheck and then it's basically over. And I'm gonna say this right quick, y'all, and I want y'all to say what y'all Instagram is and all that good stuff because I'm gonna wrap it up because it's gonna be 3.5 hours in a few minutes. Um, they do this shit to them children because they're just there to get a check. That's it. They
Facts.
there to get a check, and that's the far as they go. Once they get home, a lot of those teachers, I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of those teachers out of sight, out of mind. They don't give a damn. They
For
really
facts,
don't give a
facts,
damn.
facts.
Yeah, they don't.
Facts,
They
facts,
don't
facts,
give two
facts,
shits
facts.
about your motherfucking child and what's going on with them, what's going on at home. They really don't care.
Even
So
like those like the supportive staff, I ain't gonna front. Y'all checking more with the supportive staff to see what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Y'all have more access to them. But you could tell which ones is real versus fake.
Right.
So,
For facts,
just a little
facts,
drop of a pin.
for facts, facts.
For
So when
real.
it comes down to everything that we have been talking about, I thank everybody for being a part of this conversation. Most definitely, like I said, if y'all get a chance to, please share this to any elective um person that's coming up that's going to be our next coming mayor, our next coming sheriff. They need to actually hear these stories, they need to see these things, and they need to see that the younger generation,
We care.
which is us and beyond, we actually care. We
We care.
care about a lot of this shit. We may seem like we don't because they give us like they don't. So yeah, sometimes we act like we don't give a shit. But yeah, AP, yeah, yeah, my
And
baby had that
IEP.
too.
AEP
Yeah,
and IEP.
she had both of them too. But we actually care about what's going on, and we would love to see. our city, even if it starts in New Orleans or whatever city you in, share this with them too, because we'll love to see the cities make a step towards the right direction at some point in time. At some point in time. And Osha, again, I want to thank you so, so very much for sharing your story. Your story is deep. I know you have so much more. I pray to God that He sends someone to you that will be more than just protecting of you, but will hear you out 100%, and you can make a difference on what's going on in Orleans Parish Jail facility, because you have actually
Absolutely.
opened up a couple of doors tonight to let
Damn.
people know that in order for you to be on the right foot, you got to be one of the most corrupt ones. You can't be a whistleblower, which is fucked up, because that's what they tell us. Do the right thing, and then now you got to do the most fucked up thing. So I hope that they do that, Petty. Man, you already know it's always a pleasure.
Oh
Most definitely having
Lord,
a conversation with you. You are very knowledgeable. This is a very knowledgeable man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him, Dominique. Very knowledgeable. That's my girl right there, my right hand. She is the one y'all get in contact for your resources, for anything that you think you might need within the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, and beyond. Don't let it go over your head, and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
connections.
she would do it. 305. Thank you for being up here with us, and having this awesome conversation and getting everybody to understand what's going on also in part of the world. And for last but not least, for my favorite person in the whole wide world besides my children, my brother OG Murder. He think he's slick. Y'all
Yeah.
jumping that ass tomorrow. Cause he calmed down and ain't never came back up. And I say
Mhm.
for
Oh
the whole
no.
motherfucking show to the end. I
No, you
said it.
can't leave me.
I said it. Yeah, yeah. I said it. I stay all the way to the end. He come late and leave early. I don't know what kind of job he think this is, but
But
this
look,
ain't
the
it.
crazy part, dog, this conversation, he probably gonna say we was talking too much, but dog, this conversation it goes so far because mind you, we started out talking about like missing court dates and all of the other shit. And then it went into like everything else. You see what I'm saying?
Murder. I mean, Dominique, the man who can talk for 5 hours straight can never say you're talking too much, bro.
D,
You know what? Never
All
mind.
right,
D.
yeah, you can't say that. So that's not it. That's
See
not
that?
it. He went to go do something else, but I'm calling it out. I'm calling this
Murder, you
motherfucking
can't
ass
say
out.
that I ain't like had your back right quick.
You
That's the
bet.
What
problem.
you talk
Everybody want to
about?
have murder back, but don't want to say the real. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
be
We
bet.
scared.
not
Act
did
like
say
y'all.
the
Man,
real.
y'all act like y'all scared of this nigga,
Nigga,
man.
I
I'm the
really
only one
man,
that's
I'm
scared
not
of this
scared of
nigga,
this
man.
nigga.
Man, fuck
Fuck
all that. Look,
all
I'll
that.
run up
Pussy then
on that
ducked
nigga,
off.
man.
Man,
That what it
ain't
is.
Man,
It a
no
pussy then went
big
ducked off.
conversation.
yeah,
You
nigga,
bitch.
run up on that boy, man. What is you saying, man?
Straight up.
I'm sick of
I
him.
am not about to argue with you while we
All
have
I'm
that.
Mary
sick
J
of
in the
him.
background. You see
I'm
what I'm
sick of
saying?
him.
When it
All
ain't
I'm
I'm
about his
sick
topic,
of
saying
that
him.
bitch don't
is
want to talk little pussy.
smooth, son.
He didn't ran off and went and tucked off and shit. Nigga don't
Yeah.
want to hear that. Bitch, bring your motherfucking ass up here,
That
then.
nigga that nigga
First of
crashed out.
all,
Hold on,
first of
hold
all,
on, hold
you
on.
gonna
Y'all,
have a
y'all saw that comment?
yeah. And I was just about to
Anyway,
say something about it. First of all, you gonna have a little bit of respect when you walk into my room. Wipe your motherfucking
No.
feet and say
Yo,
goodnight or
bitch.
something. Second of all, that lady has a name, and you see her name right there at
Yo,
the bottom of the
bitch.
screen. It is not Snow
I'm done.
Bunny.
Yo, bitch.
wait,
Come on,
hold
black
up,
The
people.
wait, hold
We
up,
gotta do
wait,
damn
better.
snow bunny. I'm
We
so
gotta
wait,
sick
do
of
better,
hold
I'm
up,
bro.
so
wait,
sick
This
of
is
listen.
hearing
hold up.
that shit.
No, wait, Neek, wait. She has came up here and dropped some mad fucking knowledge
Yo,
about
bitch.
shit that we really didn't know that go on in a jail facility. She is the only sheriff deputy, ex-sheriff deputy that I have met that have stood 10 toes fucking down on what
Yo,
the fuck is
bitch.
really going on, bro.
It
Yo,
is.
bitch.
I'm
Yeah, yo,
telling
bitch.
you, she the only one. And yeah, she a white girl that came and
Don't fuck
stood
with that.
10 toes down. Where
Don't
the
fuck
rest of
with that.
y'all at?
And
Yo,
she
bitch.
was
Ain't
a
nobody ever
minority
said
in the
nothing.
situation at the
Nobody
time.
ever said, I ain't had not one black man, a black woman walk up here and say, man, let me tell y'all how fucked up this shit is.
Yo,
Nah,
bitch.
but she came.
Yeah, that's ours. That's ours. Yo, bitch.
Yeah.
She came, but so yeah, her name is up there. So y'all can get to know her. Make sure y'all follow her. Y'all let
And
start with
don't hear my
Dominique.
partner on no messy shit. Like, so if this shit shared with any of you, like, lame assholes or anybody that y'all already know who I'm talking to, but you
Yeah,
know,
that
like,
still work there and all that shit. Fuck you.
hey, it,
The address on it.
you know what
You
I'm
bitches
saying?
still
Like,
work there. All it
Anybody
yeah.
that work at Orleans Parish Prison that fuck with this girl, you gotta fuck with me head up.
You
Straight
bet
up. And if you gotta fuck with me, you gotta fuck with murder.
you
So
bet
pick
you.
your poison.
And you gotta
Pick
fuck
your
with petty.
motherfucking poison.
And you
And you
gotta
gotta
fuck with
fuck
petty.
with
You
Petty.
bet you.
you
What's up?
know,
So pick your poison. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
Alright.
gonna leave it at that.
My thing is, I'm gonna leave it at this. Y'all gonna have to get used to me because this isn't the first or the last time that y'all are gonna see me. I'm gonna be in here anytime you're like, hey, we're going live,
Ass.
and
Belt,
we need you. Bring your ass on. I'm gonna be here.
belt to ass.
Right,
Belt
You
to
just
right,
ass.
got you just gotta let me know. I was
right. We got you.
I was just scrolling and I was like, oh, I was like,
We
there's
got
three of
you.
my people. I was like,
This
hey, you know?
this is a team effort 100% to try to get New Orleans back on track. Well, get it
Yeah,
on track. I don't think New Orleans ever been on track, but to, at least to get it on track to where it needs to be. I believe that we have some great runner ups that's coming up right now to be mayor, and I think it's gonna be good. We just gotta keep going with it. All right, Dominique, share your platform because I gotta get ready to end. I got a long drive ahead of me tonight.
all right, cool. So, all right, we're gonna close this joint out or whatever. And I thank all y'all that's been on here. Ocean, yeah, like, say something. Thank you for real. Like, you really
absolutely.
look, yeah, that was definitely unexpected, but I'm glad that you like just sort of live on some shit. So, yeah, you was able to finally like check in. So she did try and check in with Susan, but Susan curved her. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she
I
she
just
didn't want nothing. She didn't want nothing to do with me. She told me, and I quote, the second she decided to block me after I had sent her a message and tried to I wanted to my message to her was there's some things that you need to know about before you take this position.
It's
And
good, man.
that lady read my message and blocked me. So I'm like, hey, more power to you. You want to deal with this shit and not know what the fuck you're going into? That's on you. By all means, you go in there and think that you have this shit taken care of. But I'm gonna tell y'all what, with as much shit as I know, the next time that y'all are talking about something and you need me,
I got you.
Candy, if you need me, Instagram, I try to message you on Facebook, but I think you accidentally blocked me on Facebook.
I
So
don't block nobody on Facebook. I
Love.
don't be
Everybody
blocking
love.
people
yeah,
on
I
Facebook.
think that it might have been an accident because I had sent you a message just checking in with you, and it said this person is unavailable. So I was like, oh shit. So I was
Oh,
trying to
you
get
know
in
why
touch.
I
I
did
was
that?
trying to get in touch with you.
You know why I did that? Because probably because I haven't accepted your request yet.
I
And
got you. I got
that's
you.
why I
No, you're
probably
good.
but that
I was just trying to figure out what would be the easiest way for me to get in touch with you because, like I said, I got some tea that I would prefer to talk to you and
oh,
D about
I'm about
off
to
of
just drop
here
you
because
Candy
y'all
number
need to
right
know about this shit.
all right. Nick, make sure you send him my number.
Yeah, I'm about to drop you Candy number right now. Don't trip. Oh.
Yeah, all
Okay.
right. So anybody else got any other pages?
I
Petty, you
got
want to shout out your page so
I
people can
won't shout
follow
out.
you?
I won't shout out my page. You heard me, Petty Pendergrass one on IG. You heard me. Yeah, and to OG Murray though. Oh Lord, bitch, you know you're killing me. You heard me? Bitch, you piece of bitch, bitch,
That's what's up though.
motherfucker,
Work
you bitch.
Gang 13 for the cash app. All
Yeah,
right.
send your boy a fucking
My
dollar.
sister keeper. So is like, all right, for Instagram or whatever. My sister keeper, like with a A and then like the seven at the end. But Yeah, so I put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. But it was nice checking in with y'all. But yeah, this shit
Ocean,
be
you got
going
any?
heavy.
You got any
Yeah,
platforms you want to follow for you?
and a shout out to
Um,
Tokyo Holding. Shout out to Tokyo.
my
You heard me?
Yeah,
mine
shout out
is
to
just the it's breezy at 13. Instagram, if y'all need to get in touch with me or whatever, if you want to talk, you got questions, comments, concerns, whatever.
Bet. Well,
Yeah,
y'all
we
Yeah,
got
already.
don't
I'm an
show
open
my
book.
dog like no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that like we didn't already discussed it, but I'm saying it again. So like we ain't about to do that. But we've been having a nice chat. So that's
and we got
one thing
bigger
we gotta
people
shout
picking
out
up
the
on it.
chat.
We got
Y'all
bigger,
been some real niggas in the
bigger people
chat
picking
though.
up on it. Nick, we got bigger people picking up on it. You heard me? We had Tokyo Young in this bitch. You heard me? We
And
had
Yeah,
so
Tokyo.
always gonna
Dana B in this bitch.
yeah.
Dana B been chatting hard. You heard me?
Yeah.
And we had Mike McMizzle. They up in here chatting hard. You heard me? They got a lot of people in this bitch that been chatting hard, that been giving us a little
Facts.
woo, but we ain't been,
Facts.
looking at the chat. So we just got to give a shout out to the people that been constantly chatting.
Man, respect.
You
Jackson and Willow. Man, I see
Look,
all
but
y'all
these
in
is
here.
regular people to us. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the whole point of this. Like New
Yeah,
Orleans
but they
people,
they
like we don't
big.
be on that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So, boy, like, look, I get it, y'all big, but y'all regular people to us too. You see what I'm saying? And we fuck with y'all the same way we fuck with our people. So
All right,
man,
so look, I'm about to close this out. It's I said 3:30. It's 3 hours and 40 minutes. Y'all already know who this is. Candy Nation, yours truly. Follow me on YouTube. It's Candy Nation 4218. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification button so when I do go live, bing, it comes straight to you. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Candy Nation. My YouTube channel is in the link. It's in my bio. Hit the link, follow the channel, follow me on Instagram. We still gonna have many, many, many interesting conversations that's gonna be coming up. Also on TikTok. You already know I'm on there too. I'm on damn near every platform there is except for X. I don't be fucking with X. I just don't feel like it. It's Snap. I don't feel like that neither. But I love y'all. If nobody ain't told y'all tonight, before y'all close your eyes, make sure y'all say y'all prayers. Thank God for allowing y'all to have another day tonight and in the morning. And y'all be good out there. Yes, we all family. Y'all already know if nobody ain't told y'all today or tonight, we told y'all earlier, but tonight I love y'all. I really, really do. And I appreciate everybody that's been here, that's been holding me down, everybody that's coming to see y'all, my A1s from day ones. Don't ever forget that. X is where is that, B? I'm gonna meet you in there. I don't do X. I don't do X, sweetheart. I don't do
no,
X.
she does not do X.
I
She
don't do
does not
X.
do the
Now
X
you catch me
step.
on Insta. Yeah, I'm on Insta. I'm checking Insta. Yeah.
Always, yeah.
Facebook. I'm on Facebook too as Candy Nation. I don't check my messages as much as on Facebook, but I do go and check them. I really do. But again, I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night, good night, good night to everybody. Osha, thank you. Dominique, thank you.
Good
Petty,
night.
thank you. Thank you, Murder, for coming up. Even though you left early, I'm going to jump in your ass tomorrow when we go
That
live.
nigga
So it's all
crashed
good.
out.
Yes. I love y'all. Have a good night.